Inside this precious package is the photo and personal...
We thought we were immune. Terrorism against Americans on an all-new 20th century.
Tomorrow, only on A&E.
Welcome to a new way to communicate. A new source of news, information, and software available through your computer 24 hours a day. This is the official America Online Tour.
Let me show you how America Online really works. You just point and click.
You've got mail.
Hey, I've got mail.
You can send and receive email even across the internet.
I've done that. Really?
Scan the latest headline. Browse Time Magazine. Find out what's on TV with ABC Online. Look up facts in Compton's Encyclopedia. You can even explore the Smithsonian right on your computer.
My son gets help with his homework.
Call now for your free trial. You'll get free software and 10 hours of free online time your first month. America Online. It's knowledge. It's power.
And?
Okay, it's fun.
Call now for a no-obligation free trial of America Online. You'll get free startup software and 10 hours of free online time your first month. Call now, 1-800-215-3100.
On stage, the music and memories of B.B. King and Joe Cocker. First, it's hot. It's cool. It's blue. Blues great B.B. King sings and swings.
Lucille's gonna have a ball.
Then it's Joe Cocker, the rock and roll sensation lets loose with his signature style. B.B. King and Joe Cocker on stage. Thursday on A&E.
From Hollywood and beautiful Santa Monica by the sea, home of America's premier comedy showcase, the world-famous improvisation, it's A&E's An Evening at the Improv. Tonight, starring Bobby Collins and featuring the comedy of Joan Fagan, Dean Edelson, Chris Spencer, Jackson Purdue, and special guest Jordan Brady.
Thank you so much. This is wonderful. Thank you and welcome to A&E's An Evening at the Improv. I am, of course, Bud Friedman. Obviously, need no introduction to you folks out here. Thank you. God bless you. For those of you watching at home, I am Bud Friedman, and I am one happy camper of comedy tonight. I'm just in a great mood because we have a sensational show. A very good friend of mine is hosting the show. He's a regular at the club. All our clubs, I guess, around the country, and but those are just his minimal experiences. He has guest starred on many, many television shows, everything from Sisters to L.A. Law. He has a new Showtime special coming out called A Pair of Jokers. He's been in a number of films, including Hero, Indecent Exposure, and he was in A White Man Can't Jump, but he got cut out of the film. He did, because he couldn't jump, that is to say. But I'm sure you recognize him as the Certs guy. He's got a great national commercial, a number of national commercials running for Certs. As I said before, a very good friend of mine. Please welcome Mr. Bobby Collins, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby!
Thank you. Now let me get this straight. Come up here, greet the audience. Thank you for being the host of the show. Do about a minute to warm you up, and then go over and sit in their butt. Bud, have some certs, Bud. Have a thing of certs right there for you. Well, how are you? Good. You good? Good. I'm back. I was in Florida. Everybody know Florida? Yes, Florida, and I was there every 5 minutes, commercials for Depends. I know you've heard comics talk about Depends. Every 5 minutes, I'm sitting alone in the hotel room. All of a sudden, there's a guy, literally, a guy in a suit, short guy holding this thing up, a box of this stuff. Are people peeing on your couch? right, you pee on my couch? Then they go on to tell you a lot more information than you desire. Things like 3 out of 4 people over the age of 70 have like a leakage problem. Hey, I didn't know that. I'm looking at mom and dad real different now. I mean, mom sits down in her easy chair. Oh, Ma, you okay? You need like a pan? You want me and dad to spot for you? Then I get neurotic. Then I start thinking, wait a minute, I'm related to these people. So now I'm like, wow, maybe I'm starting early. You know, I get up in the middle of the night, I take a pee, I come back, I cuddle up to the wife. She's like, hey, hey, hey! That's when you walk by those 3 do not touch towels. Or be over at somebody else's house, you lift them up. Okay, now I feel relieved in more ways than one. So let's get to tonight's first performer. She's a funny lady. You've seen her on MTV's half-hour comedy show. You've seen her on Star Search. Ladies and gentlemen, she's an actress as well as a comedian. Please, let's have a nice hand for the perky Ms. Joan Fagan. Joan!
Yes, indeed. Wow, this is great. My goodness. Did he say Star Search? Yes, I was on Star Search. Junior dance team. You know what's really weird? One of the judges was from SeaWorld. Don't you think that's strange? I should have brought the hoop. I thought it was very odd, and I think I was even like too happy for Star Search. Can you believe it? I'm one of those happy people like everybody hates. You know what I'm saying? I used to think it was everybody's goal in life to be happy, and then I just realized people just want to slap the happy crap right out of me. It's scary. Oh, my goodness. And actually, I'm so happy all the time. It's very scary. I have to, like, hold it in. You know, like at parties. People don't take you seriously and stuff. So it's like, oh, that's very interesting. I don't know where that came from. Oh, my God. Always an advantage, though, when you look like this, because in college, that one time I bought drugs. The dealer took a check. Would that be Mr. Snake or Snake? Bye. Oh my God, this is great. All the major hair groups are represented right here at this table. Oh my goodness. I swear, there's a guy suing JCPenney for a bad haircut. Anyone read about that? Who would go to JCPenney for a haircut? It's like, where'd you get that perm? Jiffy Lube. He went to Penny's to get a Hoover, and he left, and his hair was the only thing that sucked. Oh, wow. Oh, guys, I swear, the only thing I remember from college, I was talking about college earlier, is Top Ramen and Tang screwdrivers. It's so creepy, though. I used to party so much in college, and then I always had a hangover, and then I taught aerobics for a living. So I taught aerobics with a hangover. It was like, and 1 and 2 and, oh my God. Oh, keep going, ladies. The dry heaves are good for your upper abs. Anyone got a mint? And for graduation, my parents sent me to Club Med. It was like getting a master's degree in alcoholism. They advertised the antidote for civilization. It's tribal. You get down there, it's like, sex tequila, sex tequila, sex tequila. This place gave a whole new meaning to the word Olay. It was creepy. They had tequila drinking games every night. So every morning you're waking up with the hangover of death. I'm crawling across an adobe floor in Mexico looking for water I can't drink anyway. I kind of glimpse myself in the mirror. I look like a Picasso painting. Oh, hey, where's Rico? Suave. Don't you love that guy? Rico, suave. Want to touch my tit? Wax on, wax off. I think most of all I miss the Robert Palmer babes. You know what I'm talking about? Remember the Robert Palmer babes? It was like... I didn't mean to turn you on. He's looking at me like dollars are coming out. Woohoo! It's the librarian gone bad. That would be awful. She stripped and then she read to us. Oh my gosh, you can tell I have a lot of fun. Actually, Rico Suave's pretty cute. I'm getting to an age now where a cute guy asks me out, and I'm like, well, yeah. Forget hard to get. You got me. Game's over. And I watch a lot of talk shows for my advice, on relationships and stuff. Except I think Sally Jesse Raphael is kind of naive. Don't you think so? She's kind of like... Let me get this straight. You're married and you have sex? We'll be right back. Like, well, we won't be Sally, but thanks anyway. Oprah's my favorite. Oprah Winfrey had people on that show. She had women on who didn't know they were pregnant until they gave birth. This lady goes, all right, I'm just sitting in bed, and I feel this gassy feeling. I bet you did. She goes, it just comes shooting out. Talk about denial. How'd you like to be your husband? Whoa. No more burritos at 7-Eleven. Good thing she wasn't at the bank. Oop. I don't know what I've been eating. And I work a lot in the South. I was talking about Oprah Winfrey, and I heard a guy in the audience go, I eat okra. Scary. Everybody's eating grits. I never even saw him in my life. I got my breakfast. I said, excuse me, ma'am, I think you dropped some spackle. She goes, them are grits. I go, I'm not eating it. That's cream of wheat with an attitude. I'm from California. I thought it was chunky tofu. It was gross. Anyway, I just did a talk show with Susan Anton. You know who she is, right? Real tall, beautiful blonde. I'm sitting next to her on the couch like, hi, I'm the one with the good personality. She actually said on TV, she goes, I just think that me and my boyfriend stay together because I can, well, pass gas around them. Thanks for sharing, Susan. Oh, wow, I really got to loosen up. All this time I've been offering a guy a glass of wine. I should have said, pull my finger. I knew to err is human. I had no idea it was attractive. Elizabeth Taylor's new cologne. Passion. And then she goes, and I am sick. A guy's staring at my chest. I'm like, oh, me too. In fact, the last guy commented on it. He goes, boy, maybe we ought to take you to Photomat and have you developed. I said, maybe we can get a 2-for-1 and have you enlarged. My name's John Fagan. You guys have been a lot of fun. Love you.
Joan Fagan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for her. Come on, Joan Fagan. Okay, don't move, don't touch that remote, don't even breathe, because we'll be right back with more laughs from Evening at the Improv.
Stay with us.
Can you tell the difference between these contact lenses? They're the same brand, same prescription. But this lens cost 50% less and was delivered right to my home. That's the Lens Express difference.
Save on brand name contacts, daily wear, extended wear, disposables, and others.
I wouldn't trust these baby blues to just anyone. Call Lens Express. They're terrific.
Now you can replace your contacts and save. Call for a free Lens Express catalog.
Now, get this dual-speaker AM/FM baby boombox radio as our free gift for trying Allstate Motor Club's lowest price trial membership ever offered on TV. For a limited time only, get full membership benefits for 3 months for less than 6 cents a day. Just compare and you'll agree. Allstate Motor Club gives you one of the best emergency road service protection plans in America today. Here's part of what you get with your low-cost membership. We'll tow your car, no matter how far it is, to the tower's facility. Check out how some motor clubs limit the number of miles they tow. You get our no-cost roadside service for minor emergency repairs, like changing a tire, adding gas, or jump-starting a battery. Compare this with other motor clubs. Enjoy these member benefits for all private vehicles you drive, even if you don't own them. Some motor clubs charge extra. Your spouse gets the same benefits you do free. Most AAAs charge extra for spouse benefits. No other motor club gives you these member benefits for this low TV offer price of only $4.95 for 3 full months. Compare some of the other benefits you get as a member. Emergency locksmith service. If you lose your keys or lock them in your car, Allstate Motor Club reimburses you completely to have new ones made. Personalized trip planning, including maps and advice on the best way to get to your destination. Toll-free 800 number, fully staffed 24 hours a day for emergency services. A year's subscription to Discovery Magazine. Discounts up to 15% on popular hotels, motels, and rental cars. You don't have to have Allstate insurance to join, so act now and get this free AM/FM Baby Boombox Radio. And you're fully protected by this money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied during your first year's full membership, we'll refund every penny you paid. You have nothing to lose, so join today. Here's how. This offer is available to Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cardholders. So call 1-800-806-1119 and charge only $4.95 to your credit card. You'll get the free Baby Boombox and 3-month trial membership kit. That's 1-800-806-1119. Call 1-800-806-1119.
We're back with A&E's An Evening at the Improv.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Our next comedian co-wrote and co-starred in the off-Broadway show, Say Something Funny. He plays clubs all across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Mr. Dean Edelson. Dean!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bless you. I see some of you are smoking cigarettes tonight, and that's okay. There's a new warning on the pack. Have you seen it? Surgeon General has died. Light up. A friend of mine recently stopped smoking. Now wears one of those nicotine patches, and fell asleep with it on, and his bed caught fire. I was going to take the bus here tonight, but they've got a policy. You have to have exact change to get on. I feel if you have to have exact change to ride the bus, they should take you to exactly where you want to go. But I took a cab, and on my way here, I passed the guy in a Hyundai on a car phone. This is like putting a dishwasher in a tent. I felt bad for the guy. The car kept stalling and bucking. The phone was sucking power out of the battery. Hello. On top of that, the man's coat was hanging out the door, so he's street sweeping at 60 miles an hour. I really shouldn't make fun of the guy, because it was my father. I remember when I was a kid, when my father would scold me, he'd always make that little face to get his point across for emphasis. That dad face. Hey. What did I just say? What was that, young man? What was that? Do I look like I'm kidding? No, Dad, you look like a dork, to tell you the truth. That's all I had to do was talk back to my father. He got very angry, and it was evident to tell when he got mad, because a little vein would pop out right above the eye. Then he lost all his hair. Vein went all the way around his head. Put a marble on, would stay on the entire way without falling off. Reverse it, marble head. All right. There was a lot of name-calling in my family. I've always contended that the American Indians had the right idea, because they always name people in their tribe and in their family the way they see it. They're very honest. Stands with fist, wind and hair, running wild, sitting bull. I'd love to be that honest with my friends and family. Yeah, this is my girlfriend, sleeps with neighbor. These are my little nephews, up all night in peas and pants. It's my brother, get a job, loser. My mother, get out of there, I just vacuumed, stick a knife in my heart and twist, why don't you? Don't do anything I tell you to anyway. And my father can't fix a damn thing. My father can't fix anything, very mechanically inept. My dad's toolbox consists of scotch tape and a tack. The most mechanical my dad gets is putting Post-its on a refrigerator. I don't know about my father. They say you become your parents, and that really scares me. I think I am becoming my father in some ways. I think I like bowling way more than I should at this point in my life. I'm not knocking bowling. I mean, where else can you go but a bowling alley to wear tri-colored shoes? You slip those rentals on. Hey, they're still warm. Oh, yeah. Only 10,000 feet in these shoes before I got in. And everybody knows my size. I'm a 9, I'm a 9, I'm a 9. number 9. Why do we have this size on the heel? What is this, a gift suggestion? You know, we'd like to get him a pair of Reeboks, but we don't know what size he is. Let's take him bowling. I'm single. I was in a relationship with a woman for 4 years, ended recently. The woman actually said to me she wants time to be alone with her new boyfriend. My brother's married, I have a little nephew, and my sister-in-law was pregnant. My brother would read to the baby in the womb. Science says this increases a child's intellect. Backfired. Now the kid's 5 years old. The only time he can read is when his head's in the aquarium. All my friends are married now and have little kids. I cannot relate anymore. And these are people I used to stay up all night long to party with. Now, when I pop over their house at 9 at night, they're asleep. So I end up getting drunk and high with their little kids. I know I'm getting older. My musical tastes have changed over the years. I grew up listening to great rock and roll. Hendrix, The Doors, Cream, Blind Faith. It scares me. Now I walk through a supermarket, hear that intercom music. I'm actually starting to enjoy Stairway to Heaven by the Ray Conniff Singers. I feel like my grandfather sometimes. Like I should be carrying around a squeezing change purse, you know? Exact change, I think I have it. I do feel like I'm getting older. I grew up in the early 70s when fashion was at a zenith in this country. It's very embarrassing. I used to wear a dickie. A dickie doesn't sound like something you want to be wearing around your head, you know? Too lazy to put on a turtleneck. I put on that half-man, half-minister article of clothing. White shirt, black dickie. I had a visible panty line right here across my chest. Ooh, that'll get the women. Give me some puka shells and a mood ring to go with it. And toss in a pair of those Earth shoes. Yeah, I wore Earth shoes. The company said they would improve your posture. The heel was lower than the rest of the shoe. It was below sea level. Slip them on. Oh, yeah, these are comfortable. I am posturepedic now. Give me a limbo stick, will you? Car trouble, don't put on a lift. I can walk right under that car, fix that chassis for you. Don't worry about the oil spill. I'm protected. I'm wearing a dickie. Right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Dean Abelson, ladies and gentlemen. Dean. Okay, let's synchronize our watches. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Are you ready? Get set, go. Let's steal it.
A&E's and Evening at the Improv will be right back.
You're witnessing a breakthrough in sleep comfort, unmatched by any innerspring mattress or waterbed. In the next 2 minutes, you will discover a way to achieve the most sound and healthful sleep your body has ever known. If you suffer back pain, if you and your partner disagree on how firm your mattress should be, or if you simply want a better night's sleep, call now for a free video and brochure. Something wonderful happens when you sleep on Select Comfort. When you sleep on air all night...
Morning, guys. What's with you? It's like you're walking on air. No, just sleeping on air.
You walk on air all day.
What is it about her these days? New hair, new clothes, new mattress, no backaches. I'm sleeping on air.
That's the feeling you get every day.
Ready, guys? You two are a breath of fresh air. That's because we sleep on air.
Only with Select Comfort. Can you imagine sleeping on air? Imagine a cushion of air supporting every curve and contour of your body so perfectly you wake up more refreshed, more energized. That's Select Comfort. Not just a better mattress, but a proven better way to sleep, and perfect for back pain sufferers. Look, conventional innersprings produce pressure points and uneven support. Waterbeds can cause unnatural bending of your spine, but Select Comfort's unique air support cradles your entire body for maximum sleep comfort. Plus, unlike any other mattress, you can adjust the firmness, extra firm for you or feather soft for your partner with the touch of a button. If you suffer back pain, if you and your partner disagree on how firm your mattress should be, or if you simply want a better night's sleep, call now for free information.
Call 1-800-468-1300 for your free information on Select Comfort. Call now and you'll also get this free video with demonstrations, doctor recommendations, and better sleep success stories. Plus, read about our 20-year warranty and 3-month trial offer. That number again is 1-800-468-1300. 1-800-468-1300. Call now, 1-800-468-1300. Sleep better on air.
What would you do?
3 knifings in 1 week.
How far would you go?
Good God.
You're all in it together, playing a practical joke on me.
How right would you be?
Must be some stupid mistake. Do you know what happens to people who withhold evidence in a case of murder?
How much would it take?
Let's hear what you have to say first.
Can one man
You looking for clues?
solve the perfect crime? Inspector Allen. Tonight on the A&E Mystery Movie.
I told you we'd be right back.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. Right now, there's a very funny comic standing at the San Diego Improv. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go down there right now. Enjoy the comedic talents of Mr. Chris Spencer. Chris Spencer.
What's up? I'm talking to you. What's up? Some energy. I'm Chris Spencer. I had the, I was happy this week. No, I was sad this week. You ever have your family embarrass the hell out of you? My family was on Family Feud. Idiots. We're stupid. The questions were so easy, too. They won nothing. Matter of fact, they lost everything. They lost my sister on the way up there. They were down like negative 3,000 points. And the question was so easy. Name something people enjoy dunking. Does that sound easy? What are some of the answers? Donuts, basketball, cookies. Cookies is the hidden answer. They could not guess cookies. I have a cousin, 272 pounds. He's so fat, he's wearing a Nabisco t-shirt. He's so big, his knees look like honey buns. He couldn't guess cookies. Finally, my mom's pleading, please, can you help us? I'm looking, going, oh my God. And we have a saying as black people. We see black people on TV messing up, we're like, huh, man, that's gonna put us back 1,000 years. He's like, okay, I'll help you guys. Name something, Chips Ahoy, people, Nilla wafers, enjoy dunking. They still couldn't guess. Finally, my father jumps up. I know what it is. They hid. I didn't even wait for the third strike. I just bent over and started picking up cotton. Nobody knows the trouble our people are having. Nothing worse than seeing a black person not being himself, man. I went to an all-white high school, as many of you. It wasn't all white. There was about 6 other blacks. I was just the only one that would admit it. You know brothers like that? They look black and they feel black, but they don't talk quite black. There was a kid named Kevin Sissery. This brother was black. Blue black. He was as dark as a payphone. And would not acknowledge the fact he was a black man. You talk to him, you're like, hello? He talked so white he could get a loan from the bank over the phone. Cleared again? Gnarly. I'm like, man, you don't know nothing about our people, nothing about our culture. He's like, yeah, I do. I go, who made the Underground Railroad? He's like, see, Tycho. Like, no fool. The kids love me at South Pasadena High School. That's the school I went to. Always trying to figure me out. I'll be playing ball in the yard like, dude, Magic Johnson. I'd be studying, no way, man, that's Martin Luther King. They see me dancing, are you kidding? Michael Jackson. I was Magic Luther Jackson. Always doing stuff for me, trying to make me be their friend. I'm like, yo, you guys don't have to give me stuff for me to be your friend, all right? I'll be your friend. So take this stuff back, man. Why? We don't wear moose. All right? And if I wore this yarmulke in the hood, I'll get my ass kicked. just trying to do something. I'm like, yo, you guys relax. One time we're in class watching a film, and it was February, you know, that long month you guys gave us for Black History. And it was of a slave being beaten. And these two girls in the front row started crying. For me. Oh my God, look what they're doing. Now I know how Magic Luther Jackson feels. Maybe we should invite him to the party. See, the more violence in the films, the more stuff they would do for me. Remember The Color Purple? It didn't win an Oscar. The teacher came up and gave me a kiss. I was like, hey, let me start bringing some films. You remember in Roots when Kunta Kinte got his foot chopped off? That was the day I lost my virginity. Always giving me stuff. Now, the flip side, you know, all these little black kids who act white, is all these white kids trying to act black. Marky Mark! What's up, Marky Mark? We know damn well it's Marky Mark. Marky. Here, Marky. Here. Anybody see little Marky? Here, Marky. I was playing ball the other day. This little redhead white kid comes on the court. He has on a Malcolm X hat. His pants are sagging. He has on some Air Jordans. Walks on the court. What's up? He looked like a ghetto Opie. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, my eclectic Afrocentric Nubian brother. Which one of y'all got next? What, next in line to whip your ass? The Malcolm X hat? What's up with that? I know it's commercial. You know, it's hats and visors. But it's getting crazy. I don't care how commercial the Klan gets. You ain't gonna see no brothers walking around with no hoods on. Damn, Sully, where you get that hood? Oh, you like this, huh? Ku Klux Gap. '92 was a good year for me. Not a good year for everybody. Not a good year for Reginald Denny. What was he thinking? There's fires, looting, women raping pit bulls. He stops his truck. He stopped the truck. Somebody got in front of the truck and said, yo, man, stop the truck. And he stopped. Would you have stopped, man? Would you have stopped? What would you have done? Ran his ass over. You get in front of my truck, your name will be Asphalt. Get out the way. Get out the way. Boom, that's your ass. And your fault. Yo, my name is Chris. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. There's more comedy ahead. We'll be right back. From the Improv in Santa Monica.
Don't miss your chance to have more laughs. Stay with us.
Every day, America Online is making it easier for people to live, work, and play.
Hey, Dan, ready for the game?
I can't go to the game today.
What?
I got to send my mom a birthday gift, then book plane tickets for our trip next week, and my kids got to go to the library to look up dinosaurs.
Hey, we can take care of that right now with America Online.
We can?
Yeah, we can send your mom flowers, order those plane tickets. We can even look up dinosaurs in Compton's Encyclopedia.
With America Online, you get instant news and sports, financial updates, online magazines, and easy access to the internet. Call now for your free America Online startup kit and 10 free online hours.
Flowers are sent, plane tickets are booked. Here come the dinosaurs.
That's great.
Downloading's easy. I can even send an email on the internet. And we'll check it all out later, after the game.
So how do you get America Online?
Well, that's easy too. You just call their 800 number.
Call 1-800-215-3500 now for your free America Online Startup Kit with free software and 10 free online hours. It's everything you need to get online, so call today. 1-800-215-3500.
Step into the past with the History Channel. Travel back for the week's big event on History Sunday. Spend the finest hours of your evenings with movies in time. Or journey through the tunnels of time with the best documentaries that history has to offer on History Alive. For all of history, all in one place. Call your cable company and ask them to carry the History Channel.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
Daytime Mysteries, only on A&E.
Go with throttle up. Witness the events. People in the compound. As they happen. Segregation now. On the 20th century.
We are the second American Revolution.
The breaking news. The breakthrough moments. The stories that shaped the 20th century.
This is Mike Wallace. Hostages taken, planes hijacked. We thought we were immune. Terrorism against Americans on an all-new 20th century.
Tomorrow, only on A&E.
Now, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, you're a good audience.
Yes. Nah, you're a very good audience. Thank God, because about 2 weeks ago I was in Las Vegas and there was like a comic nightmare woman sitting right here, not you guys, but she was sitting here and I was doing this dog bit and I said, does anybody got a dog? And this lady, and I didn't want to pick her for anything, but these people from Indiana, she's got a dog, and I'm like, so I go like this, Miss, and I knew there was trouble. I go, Miss, what kind of dog you got? I swear to God, he's dead. 5,000 people. It's in your court, Bob. Okay? I'm looking at her. Must be a bitch to walk. And she was so mad. She's so mad. I'm going, lady, he's dead. Come on. Where does he sleep? Anywhere you throw him. He's dead. It's cold tonight. A little chilly. Throw the dog over your shoulder. Come on, okay. Does anybody have a comedian? Okay, I do. And I'm going to introduce him right now. He lives in a cardboard box. He played Timmy on Lassie, and he's played the title role of John Shaft in the Dorsey hit production of Shaft. He's a complicated man, and nobody understands him better except his woman. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Jackson Purdue. Jackson!
Bobby Breath Mint Collins. There you go. Give him a nice hand, Bobby Collins. Hello, people. Good to see you. You all made it out. I know the town's a little freaked out. Hasn't been the same since last year. Today, myself, I spent the whole day shopping. Circuit City was having their big pre-riot sale, so I went down there to take advantage of that. We're busting down the prices before you bust down the doors, take all this crap for free. I think that was their slogan, huh? So if there's anybody visiting our fair city, I would just like to say, on behalf of myself and Mayor Tom Bradley, welcome to Los Angeles. You've arrived just in time to get your ass kicked. Thank you very much. There's just a lot of stress out there, man. You know, in the city, I mean, the freeway is nothing but a 4-lane pistol range. The police are out of control. The gang thing is ridiculous. I mean, when I was a kid, the only gang members you ever heard about were Spanky, Alfalfa, and Buckwheat, all right? And they weren't shooting up everybody right on all the walls, all right? I don't know, I think the economy is stressing people out too, man, you know? I mean, you can't even go outside the house without somebody hitting you for spare change real quick. It's got to the point where you have to have one of those change machines old ice cream man used to have your wino money ready, right? And you got to give them the money. I mean, you know, the mentally ill and the elderly, give them the money. But some of these people who think you owe them a quarter for their daily alcohol and cigarette fund drive, well, they can bite the baloney, all right? Well, these people, you got to beat them to the draw. You see one of these guys walking toward you, you know he's going to ask for money. Right before he opens his mouth, you go, got a quarter? Oh, I was going to ask you. Well, I asked you first, all right? Give me the money, all right? The economy is messed up, and it's harder for my generation than it was our parents, I think. You know, because to buy a house, somebody my age, it takes a small miracle. Like when we were growing up, you just thought you had a house coming to you, right? You know, you thought you got a certain age, you get a house. Like you're 16 years old, you get a driver's license. You know, you get a certain age, you get your own house. You know, I think the only time to get a house now, you're just lucky if you can, like, buy the house before you buy the farm, all right? You know? People are just stressing out, man. I don't know what the whole deal, even sex is stressing us out, you know? I'm a flaming heterosexual. I'm making no moral judgments, but personally, I think the closest I could ever come to having a homosexual experience would be doing one of those weightlifter chicks on ESPN. That would be it for me, all right? Yeah? All right, let's do it. Then help me move this big refrigerator. All right? Get that in, all right? Got to wear them condoms, man. See, a lot of people aren't wearing condoms for two reasons. One, they're just inconvenient, right? Two, they break up the momentum, right? You have to go to the bathroom to get one. By the time you get back to the bedroom, Elvis has left the building. But if you don't want your name on a quilt one day, you better start putting them bad boys on, all right? All right. Yeah? Because sex should be fun and relieve stress. And if nothing else, sex is certainly good exercise. Is it not, ma'am? Right? If you're doing it right, you should be sweating like James Brown when it's over, all right? And my favorite part of the whole experience is not only the orgasm, which is always cool. My favorite part is, you know those couple moments right after the orgasm when you're laid out, you can't move a muscle. You got that post-sexual quadriplegia, you know what I mean? You know that 90-second time span when someone take your wallet, you couldn't do anything about it. You know, she's got my wallet. Oh, I'm going to get up in a minute. Yeah. Speaking of hookers, boy, you should. I live in Hollywood. They all hang out on the street. Some of those women you see on the street out there, some of those women are really beautiful. You can't believe they're out there. But some of them look so bad, I'll be thinking she could make more money looking for aluminum cans. Right? Not even with a coupon would I buy that. Women are so lucky, though, because you women can get laid anytime you want, can't you, girls? Any reasonable-looking woman can come to any man in a bar and go, hey, why not come over to your house, poke you in the eye with a sharp stick, and then bang your brains out, all right? Most men would just go, well, how sharp of a stick is it? I don't know, fellas, you ever make love with these women or go out with these women and have just a whole truckload of pets, man, like Joan Embry, you know, they don't kick them out of the bedroom when you're having sex? You know, you just be in there, you just be going at it. Then you feel something behind you, go, hey, well, that feels pretty good, but how is she doing that? Then you turn around, it's like, hey, you want to get your cat out of my ass? I really don't mind, but I think he's after your bird who flew up there about 5 minutes ago. And it's turned into a bad cartoon in my ass all of a sudden, huh? No. You know, I'm surprised that anybody even gets laid. You know, there's so much rage between the sexes. I mean, men and women are just so angry at each other, you know? And I think that all women at one time or another have gone through their man-hating phase. Haven't you, girls? All women at one time or another go through their all men are scum phase. Right? And some of you lighten up and get over it. Others just cut their hair real short, started wearing men's clothing for some reason, all right? Kind of cathartic healing process about looking like a lumberjack makes the whole thing okay, all right? And men, as much as we love you women, nobody pushes our buttons like you do, all right? I think Will Rogers said it best when he said, I never met a man I didn't like, but some of these chicks are starting to piss me off, all right? Anyway, my time's up. I enjoy talking to you. Have a nice time. Peace in the hood. See you later.
Jackson Purdue, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, stay with us. Coming up next is tonight's special guest comedian, so don't go away.
Don't touch that remote control.
Walker, Ames, Pollard, a trio of spies.
It could lead to terrible trouble when they're caught.
Soldiers in the shadows who traffic in secrets.
He had put their lives in danger.
And engage in treason.
There is a sense of outrage.
Pulling family and friends into a web of espionage.
The jury hated John Walker. He's a Svengali.
For a payoff.
More and more it appears that money talks.
Enter the mysterious world of spies on American Justice. Tomorrow on A&E.
Now, aren't you glad you didn't touch that remote control?
Thank you. Okay, we're back. Are you enjoying the show so far? Thank you. My dog? Yeah, my dog. Thanks for asking. I let my dog down heavy recently. Yeah, you know, I got a golden retriever. You walk in my house anytime, my dog's always right there. 4 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Bobby, I love you. Where you been? Right? So he wasn't there. He had that, he was behind the couch with that look like, oh, I did a lot of wrong stuff when you were out. You know that look? So I went right to the kitchen. I didn't want to get involved. Next thing you know, I hear the wife, come in here and see what your dog did. And that's the way she talks. It's the cigars. Right? Like, I know what's in there, so I go in there, and there was steam coming up, right? Steam. And my dog's got his head down, giving me that eye like, 4 big black dogs broke in. And one of them had a knife to my throat. And the other 3 took a big dump right there. And my wife's ready to hit him, and I'm looking at him. Yeah, what'd they look like? Okay, next up is tonight's special guest star comedian. He's from Mount Vernon, Ohio, and has over 38 national television appearances. You kids may know him as the host of NBC's Name Your Adventure. Before he became a comedian, he was best known as a young black filmmaker. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Jordan Brady. Jordan!
Thank you for such a nice introduction. His breath is minty fresh. Boy, I feel like the special guest. What a great show we have had here tonight. I knew it was going to be fun because on the way down, I stopped off by my discount fortune teller. And, well, she's really cheap. You know, she doesn't use that crystal ball thing or anything like that. She goes, Jordan, what's your favorite color? And I go, well, you know, blue, right? She goes, okay. B-L-U-E. Pick a number. Hey, that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of that joke right there, ladies and gentlemen. I could go further. I could make up a funny punchline, but I'm the special guest. So I'm going to leave it at that right there. Bobby Collins. Hey, making some money off those commercials, right? Well, spend it while you got it, because you can't take it with you. That's what people are always saying. Can't take it with you. How do you know? What if you get to heaven, there's like a $5 cover charge? Some of you guys would be like, hey, I just want to see if a friend's here. By the way, that was me as the young guys. Thank you. One of the many comedy characters I'll be doing in my routine tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I became the young guys. Did you see that? I leaped into character, and now I'm back as myself. I'm Jewish, actually. I converted to Judaism. I got those tapes, Jew by Phonics. Have you seen those? If you'd like to get them, just dial 1-800-AB-CHA-D-E-F-G. This is new, and it's funny, isn't it? I enjoy that. I'd like to take this opportunity, though, the airtime that I have here, to say something to the young people. Hugs! Hugs! Not drugs. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? In fact, before the show, I was out in the alley, saw a crackhead go up to a pusher going, hey, I don't want that man. Let's just cuddle. Hold me. By the way, that was me as the crackhead. Did you notice that? Thank you. Thank you. That was one of my many comedy characters. Thank you. Oh, stop. I don't have time for that. Me and the missus, we bought a house in the San Fernando Valley. Been living there. That's what they call the Valley out here in California. And it's, well, during the riots, we could smell the smoke. It was mesquite flavored. We had a little barbecue. Some of the friends came over. It was like a snow day. Kind of a riot day, I guess. But I don't feel that I get the same respect that the other homeowners do. These kids come to the door, they're selling seeds and magazine subscriptions, and they're like, hey, is your dad here? I'm old enough to be the guy's brother. I was out doing yard work the other day. I said, yeah, I've got to have kids. I visited my mother. She's driving me around, right? She's a very cautious driver. She picks me up at the airport, and on the way out, she'll yield to the approaching planes, that kind of thing. So she, like, slams on the brake. And whenever she has to slam on the brake, bless her heart, to save my life, do you know what she does? Yes. The safety arm is administered. The arm of safety. As if that toothpick of a bone is going to keep my body from barreling through the windshield at, 55 miles an hour. It's like trying to stop a bowling ball with wet toilet paper. I don't think it's going to work.
No, Mom, I'm going to break your arm, then bust my head on the windshield. I think that's going to work, you know. Why have mandatory seatbelt laws? Why have airbags? Just put a mom between the seat of every new car, you know. Little safety mom. And then when I drive, you know, I try to get that Volare wagon going to about 85, you know. As soon as I go 2 miles over the posted speed limit, my mother gets these spasms in her right leg. As if Dad bought some used driver's ed car or something, or maybe she's going to burst through the floorboard and yabba-dabba-do us to a stop or something like that. Parents don't want you to get hurt because the pain that they see their kid go through affects them. Ever have your parents go, "Would you please go put a sweater on? Oh, you're making me cold just looking at you." Like if I ran out in the snow naked. "Mom, Dad, freeze." Stubbed my toe, but that hurt, you know. Some sort of voodoo doll, my parents did. When I was growing up, and I bet your kids might do this to you now, and you probably did it, you try to influence your parents to let you do something by telling them that the neighbor kid already got to do it, the parental peer pressure ploy. "Hey, Mom, Dad, can I go camping?" "Yeah, you should let me go because, well, Billy's parents said he could go." And what do they always say? "Well, that's just fine for Billy. But, well, you're not Billy. And we're not Billy's parents now, are we?" And my parents get a little attitude. "Oh, maybe we're not good enough. Maybe you'd like to back up and go live with Billy and his family for a few weeks and just see how you'd like it over there." 2 weeks later, I come home. Show them my report card. They use this same logic against me. "Jordan, I can't believe you brought home this F. Why couldn't you bring home an A like Billy did?" Boy, I bet his parents are real proud of him. And I'm like, "Well, that's just too bad because I'm not Billy." You're not Billy's parents, are you? Maybe you two'd like to go live with Billy and his family for a few weeks, just see how you like it over there. Maybe Billy got that intelligence from his parents. Maybe it's genetic, huh? Oh, stop that. I'm no rabble-rouser. I don't need your pity applause. And Billy turned out to be the President of the United States, Bill Clinton. Is that nice? You know what? Got a couple theories of my own. A couple years ago, Magic Johnson retires from basketball. A couple months later, Ross Perot enters the presidential race. Next thing you know, that next summer, Magic's playing ball again in the Olympics. Ross drops out of the race. The Olympics are over. Ross is back in the race. Hey, you make your own conclusions, ladies and gentlemen. Who's seen them on Larry King together? They are the same person. I am pro-Earth. I am for the environment, the whole environmental movement. But then again, who isn't? Who isn't pro-Earth? Who's anti-Earth? Who pickets a recycling center? Waste more. Stop recycling. Recycling sucks. Give a hoot, pollute. Who do these people rally behind? Like a character, you know, Hoodsy Owl, you know. "Hey, kid, just throw it on the ground, huh? Throw it on the ground, someone's got to pick it up. That's a job." And remember what Hoodsy says. By the way, that was me as Hoodsy, one of the many characters I'm doing. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. You've been very nice. Thank you.
Jordan Brady, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Brady. Very funny. And let's keep the applause going for all of 5 tonight's comedians. Joe Fagan, Dean Edelson, Chris Spencer, Jackson Purdue, and Jordan Brady. Bud, thanks for letting me host. It's been a pleasure. And Bud, keep the search. You got it. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Now available on home video, The Best of the Improv.
You've seen these stars all over TV, in comedy clubs, and the movies, and now you can collect them in your own comedy video library. Order Volume 1 for only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. Or get the 6-volume set with over 50 comics for only $69.95 plus $5.95 postage and handling. To order, call 1-800-423-1212. That's 1-800-423-1212. All major credit cards accepted.
They were men and women of extraordinary vision. From Thomas Jefferson to Susan B. Anthony, we'll meet some of history's beacons of change. Join us as Rebels with a Cause Week continues tonight on Biography. Now, Hedy Lamarr and Charles Boyer star in the romantic adventure Algiers. Next on A&E. Has never ceased to captivate the imagination. History, mystery, and a curse. An A&E special presentation, The Face of Tutankhamun, Sunday on A&E.
I found the treatment here special because there was a team approach between the physicians, the nurses, and other health caregivers. I found that nutrition was very important. The support system was in place.
We can help. Call Cancer Treatment Centers of America, 1-800-567-1255.
A diagnosis of cancer does not mean a death sentence.
Step into the past with the History Channel. Travel back for the week's big event on History Sunday. Spend the finest hours of your evenings with movies in time. Or journey through the tunnels of time with the best documentaries that history has to offer on History Alive. For all of history, all in one place. Call your cable company and ask them to carry the History Channel.
On stage, the music and memories of B.B. King and Joe Cocker. First, it's hot, it's cool, it's blue. Blues great B.B. King sings and swings.
Lucille's gonna have a ball.
Then it's Joe Cocker. The rock and roll sensation lets loose with his signature style. B.B. King and Joe Cocker on stage tonight on A&E.
From Hollywood and beautiful Santa Monica by the sea, home of America's premier comedy showcase, the world-famous improvisation, it's A&E, an evening at the Improv. Tonight, starring Sean Young, and featuring the comedy of Jane Stroll, Alex Jackson, Bill Fox, Bill Tagliaferri, and special guest Brad Garrett.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Golly. You know what? One crowd begins to look like another till I put the monocle on. And then I see you're all individuals, and I drop the monocle and go back to the blur. Anyway, welcome to an evening at the Improv. This is the television show that has it all. We have romance, action, laughter, and tears. In fact,
I experienced 3 out of those 4 things just walking through our kitchen tonight on the way to the stage. So I hope you can share with me all these things too tonight, because we've got a great show and we have a wonderful co-host to introduce all our acts tonight. She's the star of such hit motion pictures as No Way Out, Love Crimes, A Kiss Before Dying, and Blade Runner. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a nice warm welcome to very fine actress, Miss Sean Young.
Thank you, Bud. I've caught a lot of flack over the past few years, and I really think a little more than my share. I don't see other actresses being criticized like I am, like Cher. Nobody ever criticizes Cher. But let's face it, shouldn't all of her boyfriends be called Sonny? They say I'm competitive, but, you know, you never hear anything about little Miss Perfect, Michelle Pfeiffer. Did you know that she's adopted a baby? I'm so happy for her. I was perfect for that baby.
Now, get this dual speaker AM/FM baby boombox radio as our free gift for trying Allstate Motor Club's lowest price trial membership ever offered on TV. For a limited time only, get full membership benefits for 3 months for less than 6 cents a day. Just compare and you'll agree. Allstate Motor Club gives you one of the best emergency road service protection plans in America today. Here's part of what you get with your low-cost membership. We'll tow your car, no matter how far it is, to the tower's facility. Check out how some motor clubs limit the number of miles they tow. You get our no-cost roadside service for minor emergency repairs, like changing a tire, adding gas, or jump-starting a battery. Compare this with other motor clubs. Enjoy these member benefits for all private vehicles you drive, even if you don't own them. Some motor clubs charge extra. Your spouse gets the same benefits you do free. Most AAAs charge extra for spouse benefits. No other motor club gives you these member benefits for this low TV offer price of only $4.95 for 3 full months. Compare some of the other benefits you get as a member. Emergency locksmith service. If you lose your keys or lock them in your car, Allstate Motor Club reimburses you completely to have new ones made. Personalized trip planning, including maps and advice on the best way to get to your destination. Toll-free 800 number, fully staffed 24 hours a day for emergency services. A year's subscription to Discovery Magazine. Discounts up to 15% on popular hotels, motels, and rental cars. You don't have to have Allstate insurance to join, so act now and get this free AM/FM baby boombox radio. And you're fully protected by this money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied during your first year's full membership, we'll refund every penny you paid. You have nothing to lose, so join today. Here's how. This offer is available to Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cardholders. So call 1-800-806-1119 and charge only $4.95 to your credit card. You'll get the free baby boombox and 3-month trial membership kit. That's 1-800-806-1119. Call 1-800-806-1119.
We're back with A&E's and Evening at the Improv.
Welcome back to the Improv. This next performer you've seen on Comedy on the Road. He's open for Ray Charles and David Allen Greer. Please welcome Alex Jackson.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have one question. I just want to know, has anybody ever had someone push them to the point where you were ready to snap? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. Now, I know I'm not the only one in here with kids. That's right. And I don't mean to sound mean, but let's be honest tonight. Even though you love your kids, the truth of the matter is that they will work your last good nerve. They will. And actually, I don't really have kids. They're not really kids. They're in that other dimension. Yeah, they are teenagers. That's right. I have 2 of them. I have a 17-year-old and I have a 14-year-old. They are not even human. Oh, Oh, no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Terrorists. That's what I call them. And I got news for you. I'm a firm believer of this, that every parent of a teenager has the ability to kill. Oh, yes, you do, and I'll tell you why. Somewhere between the ages of 13 and 17, they decide that they're going to do things to upset you on purpose. Like they will get smart with you and then walk away. And after they've turned their backs on you, they have no idea some of the things that are going through your head. You know it's true. You're looking at them going, you know, I should push him down the steps. It's true. I'm going through my oldest one, the 17-year-old. He's going through that, what I call the mad over stage. Y'all hip to that? Mad over? That's where he gets mad over every little thing you tell him to do. For instance, I told him the other day ago, I said, Mario, go clean your room. And he stood there and just stared at me like this. And I asked him, I said, what's wrong with you? And he says, you know something, Pop? I won't have to take this abuse much longer because one day I'm going to be bigger than you. And I looked at him, I said, well, that may be true, but you will never be bigger than a bullet, all right? Oh, yeah, and he knows I have a pistol, too. He was like, you wouldn't shoot me, would you, Pop? I said, well, let me break it down to you. I'm not going to raise you, feed you, clothe you, and have you kick my ass. Oh, wait, it gets better. He threw one on me. You know what he tells me? He says, well, all I know is you better be real, real nice to me because someday you're going to be really, really old and I'm going to get to dress you. Oh, yeah, that scared me, all right. Because I can see myself being old and laying in the bed and helpless, and he come in the room with a pair of ugly turquoise blue polyester bell-bottom pants. Put a disco shirt on me and stick me out in the mall someplace. What's worse, with a sign on me that says, I dress myself, you know. Then I have the 14-year-old. Now, he produces an entirely different problem. He wants to be like Pop. He wants to be a stand-up comedian. However, he likes to do all his stand-up comedy in school. Oh, yeah. So you can imagine where I spend a lot of my free time. Oh, yeah, I'm at the school so much that I get frequent driver miles. I do, and after 10,000 miles, the principal comes to me. In fact, last week, the principal was at my house, and he was discussing two things with my youngest son. First of all, we had to discuss why my son came home with a report card that had all F's on it. So the principal's looking at me and says, well, Mr. Jackson, he says, as far as your son's classroom work goes and his test scores goes, he's a straight A student. I'm going, okay, well, what's up with all these F's on his report card? He says, your son cuts up so much in school that we decided to give him the first 3 minutes of every class to do his stand-up comedy routine. And to be quite frank with you, he's terrible. He says his jokes just aren't funny. So I looked at Maurice and said, well, son, what kind of jokes are you doing in school? And he looked up at me and he goes, yours. Here's the ultimate insult. This one's one he was really upset about. My son was in class, and the teacher wanted to teach the students about low self-esteem. So this genius stands up in front of all these impressionable kids, and he says, if there's any kids in here that feel stupid, I want you to stand up right now. Now, see, some of you see the flaw in this already. Of course, no kids are going to stand up for something like that, except for Maurice. But he waits a minute because he wants to make sure he has an audience. So he's looking around, and none of the other kids stand up, and Maurice jumps up. So the teacher says, well, Maurice, he says, would you like to tell us why you feel stupid? He goes, I don't feel stupid. He says, well, then why did you stand up? He said, to keep you company. Oh, you're out of here. So I still got to deal with the principal, right? So he's still upset about this, even though I thought it was pretty funny. So he looks at me and says, well, Mr. Jackson, I only brought this up, he says, because I want to know, what do you think that we should do about this? So I whipped out his report card. I said, hey, I think that we should give him an A. All right, so, and my name is Alex Jackson. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.
Alex Jackson. We'll be steaming it up right here at the Improv in just a minute.
Don't touch that remote control.
You're witnessing a breakthrough in sleep comfort, unmatched by any innerspring mattress or waterbed. In the next 2 minutes, you will discover a way to achieve the most sound and healthful sleep your body has ever known. If you suffer back pain, if you and your partner disagree on how firm your mattress should be, or if you simply want a better night's sleep, call now for a free video and brochure. Something wonderful happens when you sleep on Select Comfort. When you sleep on air all night...
Morning, guys. What's with you? It's like you're walking on air. No, just sleeping on air.
You walk on air all day.
What is it about her these days? New hair, new clothes, new mattress, no backaches. I'm sleeping on air.
That's the feeling you get every day.
Ready, guys? You two are a breath of fresh air. That's because we sleep on air.
Only with Select Comfort. Can you imagine sleeping on air? Imagine a cushion of air supporting every curve and contour of your body so perfectly you wake up more refreshed, more energized. That's Select Comfort. Not just a better mattress, but a proven better way to sleep, and perfect for back pain sufferers. Look, conventional inner springs produce pressure points and uneven support. Waterbeds can cause unnatural bending of your spine, but Select Comfort's unique air support cradles your entire body for maximum sleep comfort. Plus, unlike any other mattress, you can adjust the firmness, extra firm for you or feather soft for your partner with the touch of a button. If you suffer back pain, if you and your partner disagree on how firm your mattress should be, or if you simply want a better night's sleep, call now for free information.
Call 1-800-468-1300 for your free information on Select Comfort. Call now and you'll also get this free video with demonstrations, doctor recommendations, and better sleep success stories. Plus, read about our 20-year warranty and 3-month trial offer. That number again is 1-800-468-1300. 1-800-468-1300. Call now, 1-800-468-1300. Sleep better on air.
Step into the past with the History Channel. Travel back for the week's big event on History Sunday. Spend the finest hours of your evenings with movies in time. Or journey through the tunnels of time with the best documentaries that history has to offer on History Alive. For all of history, all in one place. Call your cable company and ask them to carry the History Channel.
Now, aren't you glad you didn't touch that remote control?
Call 800-631-2266 for a free brochure and a $100 certificate toward your next vacation in Singapore, the most surprising tropical island on Earth.
If you could get 10 cents a minute on long-distance calls and anything else in the world you wanted, what would that be?
I'd like 10 cents a minute and a new car.
I'd take 10 cents a minute and a new boyfriend.
10 cents a minute and some cash back? You've got it. There's something new with Sprint Cents. Cash back. Call now and get 10 cents a minute rates on state-to-state calls all evening, all night, and all weekend long. And you'll be rewarded with 10% cash back for every dollar you spend.
Cash back, cool.
That's something new. I like it. The way I call, that could really add up. There's no limit to the amount of cash back you can earn. Month after month, you'll see your cash add up, so it pays to stay with Sprint Cents. And when you sign up right now, Sprint will even switch you for free.
10 cents a minute and cash back? Getting cash back's great. Can I get the boyfriend too?
Sorry, Sprint can't do everything. Well, not yet. Get 10 cents a minute now and 10% cash back every year with Sprint Cents. Call now. 1-800-913-9718.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
A&E's monthly magazine opens your eyes to the best in original biographies, mysteries, and specials. From complete highlights, in-depth reviews, and an array of collectibles, to fascinating articles, up-close interviews, even the challenge of a crossword. A&E Monthly is your connection to what's happening today. To order your 12 issues of the A&E Monthly for only $18 a year, 23 Canadian dollars, Call 1-800-238-2800.
In the September issue, read all about actress Susan Sarandon. Plus, attention Lovejoy fans, see if you can pass our Lovejoy quiz. Order now, and with your paid subscription, receive Katie Lang's all-you-can-eat CD from Warner Brothers.
Call 1-800-238-2800 for an engaging look at television's best.
We're back with A&E's and Evening at the Improv.
I'm sorry, but I'm obsessing on Cher. This woman has tucked in more boys than Father Flanagan. It must be frustrating to have a boyfriend whose, like, biggest goal in life is to get their driver's license. I love her. I'm just kidding, Cher, really. I'm very excited about our next guest. He's overcome a lot of adversity to be here tonight. After a year of painful rehabilitation, he's finally licked his health problem, and he's straightened out his personal life. And I know his family is watching tonight, so without further hesitation, I just got to dance. No, I feel better. You've seen our next comedian on Showtime Comedy Club Network, Spotlight Cafe, and Comedy Central. He's a regular at Catch a Rising Star in New York. Give a big hand to Phil Tagliaferri.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Elvis, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis. Let's hear it for him. Sean Young. Sean Young. Thank you very much. How are you? All right, man. I'm feeling good, man. It's good to be on the West Coast for a change. I'm from the East Coast, New York City. Thanks, three of you. Appreciate it. New York, the home of the homeless people. It's not a joke. I feel sorry for homeless people, I do. Nah, because if you think about it, homeless people could never really enjoy camping. I would just like to ask a homeless guy to go camping just to see the look on his face. Hey, man, going camping this weekend. You want to go? No. I'll stay at your house while you're gone. All right, order the plants. Having a good time out here. I've been out here 2 days. I got pulled over by a cop already. You believe that? 2 days. No, I want to know why a cop has to take so damn long to write a traffic ticket. I can never figure out why it takes so long. It's only that small. And isn't it bad enough they come up to our car with that attitude? License, insurance, registration, all that nonsense. Then they sit in the comfort of their car for like a half an hour. I mean, just one time, just once. Wouldn't you love to get out of your car, knock on his window? Excuse me? I was speeding for a reason. I gotta get to work. You're already there, man. Come on, can we pick this thing up? For Christ's sake, I gotta shave again. I always try to have fun when I get pulled over by a cop, because you're getting the ticket anyway. Every time I get pulled over, I pretend to be Rain Man. You know, you're a speeding boy? Yeah, definitely speeding, yeah. The hell's your hurry? Going to Kmart, need boxer shorts, yeah. I love being a comedian, man. I was always a wise guy. I think it started in 5th grade. Teacher was talking about nouns and verbs. And she says, a verb is an action word. You cannot buy a verb in a grocery store. You could buy a noun, person, place, or thing in a grocery store. Like pretzels is a thing. You could buy pretzels in a grocery store. Take the word disappear. Now, that's a verb. You can't buy disappear in a grocery store. I stood up and said, you could buy vanish. Then she got really angry. She tried to top me. You can't buy happy. Glad, cheer. Don't waste my time, please. I was stupid in school. Were a lot of you stupid in school? No? All straight A students, huh? I think I'm still stupid. I say that because I watch Jeopardy. It's a hard show, isn't it? You find yourself watching Jeopardy going, I graduate? I must have been absent the year they covered all this stuff. If I was ever a contestant on Jeopardy, I'd be standing there going, hey, Alex. Hey, why don't you just disconnect my buzzer, man? I'm gonna go sit with the audience. I suck. I don't even watch Jeopardy for the challenge of the game. I just love that sound that they play in the very beginning of the game. You know the sound I'm talking about? Yeah. What was that, a group of gremlins? What are you doing over there? No, that effect sound when the game first comes on. You know, you hear that. What the hell is that? Every time I watch Jeopardy, I always expect that thing to go. Alice comes out with a goober on his lapel. All right, let's get started. I love watching television. My favorite show is Unsolved Mysteries. You guys dig that show? Yeah. You know what makes that show so cool? It's not the stories that are told. It's the way Robert Stack tells them, isn't it? Because he comes out every week in that trench coat, never smiles, got that deep voice. You kind of get the feeling Robert Stack could tell you any story, and it would still sound mysterious. It doesn't matter. He can just walk out of the show and go, 2:35 a.m. A man by the name of Mike Egan walked into a Denny's. He took a seat, ordered a Grand Slam breakfast. At that point, everything seemed to be normal. But moments later, when the breakfast arrived, the sausage was nowhere to be found. A short time after that, the cook was seen running into the bathroom. Could there be a link? Hey! Tell you about myself, I'm Catholic. Who's Catholic? Are you practicing Catholics? What the hell does that mean? A friend of mine asked me that. Hey, man, you a practicing Catholic? No, I'm good at it. I go to church once in a while. You know what we do a lot of in Catholic church? The sign of the cross, don't we? I mean, you do it when you first walk into the church, then right before you go down the aisle, then right before you sit in the pew, then about 1 billion times during the Mass. You know, we do it because Christ died on the cross. Good thing he wasn't hung. We'd all be going... We would. What are we, cheerleaders? What the hell is this? The priest walks out. Lord be with you. Also with you, Father. Hey, this is cool. You see batters in the World Series? What's he doing, Bob? He's a practicing Catholic, Bill. Before I go, I'll give you a piece of advice, man. Don't ever feed your cat peanut butter. I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. My cat's looking at me like, I would like to have some of that, please. So I said, all right, I mixed some peanut butter in with his food. Cat's like... It's been like a year, he's still doing it. Friends come over the house. The hell's wrong with your cat? He's possessed. Last time I ate that crap. You know what's really funny? His name is Skippy. You guys been great, man. Thanks a lot.
Very funny, Phil Tagliaferri. We've grown so close during the show that I'd hate to lose you now, so stay tuned.
Don't miss your chance to have more laughs. Stay with us.
Why settle for a half a workout on an ordinary treadmill when you can get a superior total body workout? Introducing the incredible new WalkFit from Nordic Track. Unlike ordinary treadmills, WalkFit's unique design lets you exercise your upper body and lower body at the same time. You get a fast, effective, total body workout that burns up to 1,000 calories per hour. Whether your goal is to lose weight, tone muscles, or relieve stress, you can do it all with the WalkFit Total Body Treadmill from Nordic Track. Clinical tests show you can burn up to 79% more calories than with ordinary treadmills, up to 1,000 calories per hour. The unique upper body motion and lower body resistance actually results in a 53% greater cardiovascular workout than with ordinary treadmills. And WalkFit has no motor. It's safe and easy to use. Unlike motorized treadmills, you control the pace. There's no herky-jerky starts and stops. The WalkFit has separate resistance settings for arms and legs, so you can design a workout that's right for you. With its select wood construction and sturdy 14-gauge steel poles, WalkFit is really built to last, and you get a 30-day in-home trial and 2-year limited warranty. It's easy to enjoy Nordic Track's WalkFit in your own home.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Calling this number right now could be the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Nordic Track is America's leading fitness company, and we have a fitness solution that's right for you. So call now for a free video and brochure.
You know regular total body exercise combined with a sensible diet helps you burn more calories so you can lose weight safely and keep it off. Why wait a minute longer? Call our toll-free number now and receive a free information-packed video and full-color brochure showing how you can get started on an exercise program you'll really enjoy and stick with. Don't settle for a half a workout when you can get the superior total body workout you've always wanted with WalkFit from America's #1 fitness company, Nordic Track. Call today. After all, it's from Nordic Track.
Take a trip with A&E. See West and Eastwood. Through summers and winters, visit glens and dales and fields. Travel to Washington and Columbus. Meet extraordinary men and women. From tramps and vamps to kings and dukes. Escape with biography. Every night a true story, a different life every weeknight. Biography, only on A&E.
Now, that wasn't so bad, was it?
We are back at the Improv. You know, I've been talking about other actresses, and I'm very happy about the success of my good friend Sharon Stone. But what is the big deal about Basic Instincts? I don't wear underwear, and I've used ice picks on dates dozens of times. Madonna's controversial, although she's running out of ways to shock us. You know, she's changed her hair, her lips, her teeth, her clothing. I guess nose hair extensions are next. Hey, I'm being a bitch and I like it, so I'll continue. Can you imagine what Madonna and Warren Beatty were like in bed together? They're like such egomaniacs that after they made love, they actually screamed, "Was that good for our fans?" Let's bring out our next performer. You've seen him on The Tonight Show and The Arsenio Hall Show. He's opened for Frank Sinatra and Liza Minnelli and can soon be heard starring in his own cartoon series entitled Two Stupid Dogs. Please welcome Brad Garrett.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Sean Young, everybody. Yeah. Wow. Great pants, Sean. I guess the Partridge Family had a garage sale, huh? Oh, boy. Nothing like shopping at the Liberace Museum, huh? How are you doing over here? Oh, my God. 90210, the cast. How are you? How you doing, babe? Beautiful blonde hair. You never should have dyed the roots brown. Seriously. I'm kidding you. Oh, my God, it's the Gordon's Fisherman, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, sir? Good to have you here. Hey, I'm just playing around. I'm just trying to make friends. Anyway, good to be here tonight. I had some Mexican food, a bag of oranges, and does anybody buy their produce in the merging lane, or is it just me? I don't know. These poor little bambinos don't know why you don't stop when you're doing 50 to buy some fruit. Maybe next time, Jose. All right. Actually, I did have some great Mexican food. I went to one of my favorite fast food Mexican restaurants. Got a chicken fajita. It It's 39 cents. How do they do this? Gum is 60 cents. What part of the chicken are we getting for 39 cents? The McNuggets, we know what part of the chicken that is. That's $1. What are we getting? I unrolled the tortilla. I looked at it. It was the drippings of a Whopper. Ooh.
How are you? You boys look like a couple of mountain men. How are you, my man? Do you hunt, boy? Do you hunt? Let me ask you something. You ever take a squirrel by the tail and whip it around till its ass starts to whistle? You're a worm, boy. Do you hunt? Hey, boy, how would you like to see where the monkey bit me?
My God, it's the guy off the Zigzag cover. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Hey, I'm trying to make friends. I want to make friends. That's the idea. I don't really know. Do you think a guy my size should wear a blazer and a T-shirt? I kind of look like Greg Brady and Herman Munster had a child. Don't I a little bit? I am Herman. I believe that. Oh, Grandpa, yoo-hoo. I'm a little worried about Eddie.
Yeah, I like to do that because I don't want to scare people. How you doing, my man? Go ahead, pull my finger. I got some LA weather for you. Come on. Hey, trying to get to know me, are you, boy? Wormy.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, I'm sweating like Boy George eating a corn dog, aren't I? I'll tell you, it is a warm one up here. It really... Just got back from working with Lou Rawls. Anybody like Lou? I think I'm his biggest fan. He's the best, man. He can get all the leads.
Yeah, baby, all right. I just want to thank everybody here coming down here, man. Caesar's Palace to see Lou Rawls, baby. I'm just going to do everything on that. We're going to see everybody like the Four Tops, the Temptations, and the Hot Buttered Soul Sound of ABBA. Yeah, baby.
How many testicles do you think Lou has? You have any idea? This guy must be firing on 4 or 5 of these babies, seriously, because I noticed the people in the front row, they're wearing those Lou Rawls safety goggles because he could lose one of those babies at any time. He really could, you know.
You'll never find, no matter where you... Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. All right, a lovely lady. Yeah, baby. You bring that backstage, I'll sign it for you. All right. Yeah.
You are a big hair woman. Look at that hair. Any more mousse in your hair, they're going to shoot you in the ass and mount you. I got to tell you, that is some big hair you got there, ma'am. I want to lift you by the legs and dust. I really do. I don't know why.
How you doing, man? Could I have a couple more of them beers? Couple more of that? Just throw a few back. All right.
You from L.A., man? No, where are you from? BC, Canada. All right. Thanks for making the drive. I love Canada. I really do. I love the Canadian coins. You ever see a Canadian quarter? It's a queen on one side, a beaver on the other. Oh, it kind of gives a new meaning to heads or tails, doesn't it, when you think about it? It's a better beaver, call it. Hey, I don't even know you. All right? Would you
give me that cool look?
I like the guys in LA. They always do that. They walk around like human Pez dispensers, you know.
All right.
This is really fun to be up here at the Improv. I started at this club, and 10 years ago I was a waiter. So anybody out there with a dream in your heart, hold on to it because you could be doing this like me. And I was a terrible waiter, too, because I had an attitude. I just didn't have patience with the questions people would ask me. You know, ridiculous things, you know, like I worked at a delicatessen, and it was a nightmare. Like, tell me about the pot roast. I used to say, okay, once upon a time there was a little piece of meat. And he was really lonely, so he went looking for vegetables. Scary stuff, ridiculous things, like, I would like a hamburger. Okay, fine. What comes with it? A car. You get a car tonight with every hamburger. What do you mean? It's a hamburger, ma'am. You get a butt. It doesn't come with the salad? No, it doesn't come with the salad. When you bought that dress, did it come with those shoes? It did. Okay. All right. I'll get you a salad. I am... So you ready for the big earthquake? You think it's going to happen? Absolutely, huh? I don't know. I love the scientists. They say your dog or cat can sense an earthquake hours before it happens, but they don't remember peeing in the corner 2 minutes ago. I'll look at my dog. I'll go, did you do that? My dog is like, I was predicting an earthquake. I wasn't even here. What are you talking about? I have the dumbest dog in the world. I have a Cocker Spaniel, and it's you know when you take a ball and you throw it, most dogs go like that. My dog runs forever. If my dog had a car, he would run to the garage, get in the car. I'm going after that yellow ball. I swear I am.
Hey, I got a few problems, but I don't want you to worry. The doctor told me as soon as this isn't soft, I get to go swimming again. Come on, boys, show me on the dolly where the fat man touched you. Show me on the dolly. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm working it out. I'm in group therapy alone now, and now, you be nice to me and I'll give you a ride in my shoe, okay? Because I bought this outfit at Paul Bunyan's.
I have a size 15 shoe. Yeah, it's great when you go into the shoe store and the shoe that you need they have on top of the cash register is a joke. Yeah. Hey, what size are you? I'm a 15. Have you tried the one on the sign?
No, I haven't, Haji.
A little Indian guy. What did I buy you shoe? I sell you shoe. I sell you shoe. What is that dot? What does that mean? Low on oil? What is that dot on their head? Every time I see one of those guys, I always write, you are here, right under the dot. I really do.
Because I have to, because there's a problem with me.
You guys have been great. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Brad Garrett. Let's keep it going for all the fun comedians tonight. James Stroll, Alex Jackson, Bill Fox, Phil Tagliaferri, and Brad Garrett. Thank you, Bud. Good night, everybody.
San Francisco accommodations provided by the Chancellor Hotel. 140 comfortable guest rooms on Union Square. Tradition, service, and value. The Chancellor Hotel.
Now available on home video, the best of the Improv. You've seen these stars all over TV, in comedy clubs, and the movies, and now you can collect them in your own comedy video library. Order Volume 1 for only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. Or get the 6-volume set with over 50 comics for only $69.95 plus $5.95 postage and handling. To order, call 1-800-423-1212. That's 1-800-423-1212. All major credit cards accepted.
I'm Karen Stone. After a year-long performance, it looks like the trial of the century is wrapping up. We'll chronicle the life of this American sports hero, O.J. Simpson, only on Biography This Week. Saturday, 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific on A&E.
Now, Loretta Young and David Niven star in the romantic comedy Eternally Yours. Next on A&E.
From the 20th century,
We are the second American Revolution.
the breaking news, the breakthrough moments, the stories that shaped the 20th century.
This is Mike Wallace. Pope John Paul II, a moral authority or a master politician? A crisis in the Catholic Church on an all-new 20th century.
Wednesday, only on A&E.
From Hollywood Monica by the Sea, home of America's premier comedy showcase, the world-famous improvisation. It's A&E's An Evening at the Improv. Tonight, starring Dennis Wolfberg and featuring the comedy of Wayne Termel, Steve Trilling, Jeffrey Jenna, William Wilson, and special guest Stephen Earl.
Don't stay up with the computer revolution. You're just going to be left in the dust of your competitors.
In today's PC world, you must be PC Worldly. PC World magazine is the most important resource you can have.
Having PC World is like having a classroom on computers in your briefcase.
Call this number now to receive your first issue of PC World risk-free.
I'd recommend PC World magazine both to novice users and to highly technical people.
If you call this number now, you'll not only receive your first issue of PC World risk-free, you'll also get this exclusive PC World Power Tips CD-ROM with hundreds of tips, hints, and shortcuts, plus great shareware programs selected by our editors, free with your paid order. If you like your first issue, pay just $19.97 and receive 11 more issues of PC World. That's 12 issues in all. Save over 66% off the cover price or cancel and owe nothing.
There's so many products out there, and PC World just helps me cut through the clutter.
Call now for your risk-free issue and get the free PC World Power Tips CD-ROM free with your paid order. PC World is everything you need to become PC Worldly.
We're back with A&E's An Evening at the Improv.
We're back at the Improv. Listening to Wayne, who had a terrific debut. That was a nice spot. And he was talking about the ultrasound. The first time we saw my son, Daniel, it was also an ultrasound. He was, it's a very exciting moment. It's somewhat SeaWorld-ish. It is not clear. But the doctor, and I'll never forget this, focused on a part of the fetal anatomy that made me think that it was not only a male, but a Wolfberg male, blessed with all of the prodigious Wolfberg accoutrements, until the doctor told me that I was looking at his umbilical cord. Now, you could imagine how disappointing this was. Well, we have our next comic coming up, and in addition to his regular television appearances, he has won a gold medal in the hammer at the 1964 Olympics. Let's hear it for Steve Trilling. Steve Trilling.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How you guys doing? Nice to be here, and I am sorry. I'm not retarded. I know it seems like I might have suffered some kind of head injury or been dropped a lot as a child, or maybe earlier today. Because I grin a lot. I grin almost all the time, and I'm probably doing it now. I have no way of knowing for sure, but I am conscious. So I went to the hospital to have some tests done because I decided I wanted friends and stuff like that, you know, to know where my family lives and stuff like that. So then they tested me for a while, and then they were done. And then they all came in the room and they said, sorry, there's nothing we can do about you. But at least you don't have to look at it. So I'm like the one guy on the face of the earth who never has to see my big, goofy grin because it's on me. And as far as I can tell, that's the only real advantage to being me, is that I never have to see me ever because my eyes are on my head. If they were on my leg, I'd go, oh, he's goofy looking. But I can't. Sorry, I spit a lot, and sometimes I put my hand up because it turns out I know it's coming about a second before you guys. I feel it coming up from the big old saliva factory. So so I'm kind of doing that more for you So, want to hear a story? I did this. I did this show. I did this show really recently. I was just on the East Coast, and I did this show, and they were filming it in this big theater, and I was so excited. Okay. So I'm like waiting for them to say my name. Okay, I'm so excited. Finally they say my name, and I walk right up to the microphone, get in. And this huge thing comes just flying out of my... It was huge. It was so big you could see the rotation. And it's like spinning over end over end. And people in the crowd are going, this is gross. And I had to acknowledge it because, because when stuff is hurtling up in the lights in this general area, it's fairly obvious whose mouth it came out of. It's not like I can go, oh, it was that guy. He arced it. It was not that guy. It was clearly me, and everyone saw it. So I was talking about it, and then I was kind of getting behind on the stories I was planning to tell. And then I was really having to rush. And then I got to the end just in time, and I was so happy. And Sandra Bernhard, who was hosting the show, and she was really nice, and she came out on stage, and she put her arm around me, and she said I was cute, and I realized that she's gay, but she's a woman, so it counts. It totally counts. That is all they go by, and she is a female, and she's not my mom, and she said it, and I was so startled I spit on her, flying out of my mouth. So anyway, so I'm very happy to be here in Southern California. It's so nice. The weather is so nice here. It is so nice, so unlike the way it is back on the East Coast where I live a lot of my life, where it is just miserable for months on end. And every day that it's bad, the next day is worse. And it just seems as though there's no need to have weathermen on TV at all there. The guy should just come out once in November and say, folks, it's going to suck for a really long time. I will see you again in July. If you have any other questions, here's my address. Sorry, there's more coming. Then, not that you need to know everything that's going on in my salivary glands, but for some reason I felt compelled to talk about it. I'm also just getting used to driving around here. It's always hard in a new city, and I'm not the greatest driver to begin with. I was recently involved in kind of a serious accident, which you may have suspected. It was actually not completely my fault, because the other guy involved was really drunk, but he was at a slight disadvantage because he didn't have his car with him at the time. He's just walking down the street drinking a beer when I plowed right into him, but the guy was hammered. He should not have been out there like that. He's like weaving back and forth along the sidewalk, and I am having a really hard time trying to follow behind because I want to get around him back onto the street. And then at one point he gave me this head fake, and I just bought it. Anyway, you guys have been very nice. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Steve Trilling with some fine saliva humor. A&E's Evening at the Improv. We'll be right back after this.
Don't touch that remote control.
Now, get this dual speaker AM/FM baby boombox radio as our free gift for trying Allstate Motor Club's lowest price trial membership ever offered on TV. For a limited time only, get full membership benefits for 3 months for less than 6 cents a day. Just compare and you'll agree. Allstate Motor Club gives you one of the best emergency road service protection plans in America today. Here's part of what you get with your low-cost membership. We'll tow your car, no matter how far it is, to the tower's facility. Check out how some motor clubs limit the number of miles they family tow. You get our no-cost roadside service for minor emergency repairs, like changing a tire, adding gas, or jump-starting a battery. Compare this with other motor clubs. Enjoy these member benefits for all private vehicles you drive, even if you don't own them. Some motor clubs charge extra. Your spouse gets the same benefits you do free. Most AAAs charge extra for spouse benefits. No other motor club gives you these member benefits for this low TV offer price of only $4.95 for 3 full months. Compare some of the other benefits you get as a member. Emergency locksmith service. If you lose your keys or lock them in your car, Allstate Motor Club reimburses you completely to have new ones made. Personalized trip planning, including maps and advice on the best way to get to your destination. Toll-free 800 number, fully staffed 24 hours a day for emergency services. A year's subscription to Discovery Magazine. Discounts up to 15% on popular hotels, motels, and rental cars. You don't have to have Allstate insurance to join, so act now and get this free AM/FM Baby Boombox Radio. And you're fully protected by this money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied during your first year's full membership, we'll refund every penny you paid. You have nothing to lose, so join today. Here's how. This offer is available to Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cardholders. So call 1-800-984-1119 and charge only $4.95 to your credit card. You'll get the free Baby Boombox and 3-month trial membership kit. That's 1-800-984-1119. Call 1-800-984-1119.
Sometimes a victim goes undetected.
There's that voice whispering in the air.
Sometimes there are no clues.
What have they all got in common?
Sometimes a killer walks.
You raped a 15-year-old girl.
And sometimes revenge is sweet.
For God's sake.
But this time
Did you see his face?
is the last time
You want me to be a decoy?
for murder. A touch of frost. Tomorrow on the A&E Mystery Movie.
Now, aren't you glad you didn't touch that remote control?
And now from the Improv in Dallas, where he's doing a one-man show, please welcome the comedy of Jeff Jenna. Jenna!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm a 40-year-old white guy with no goals in my life. I recently discovered I have accomplished nothing in my entire life. And I turned 40 recently. And 40 is a tough age for guys. I don't know about women, I can only speak for myself. But see, 40 is the age when you're a guy. You got to walk right up to that big board that we keep in our mind called the dreams of our life. And you got to walk right up to that big dream board, and you got to start taking stuff off the dream board, moving it over to the never gonna happen board. And the first few come off pretty quick. It's like, oh, pro ball player? Nope, guess not. King of the whole thing? Guess not. Multi-billionaire? Guess not. And then you start getting down and you're going, Jesus, I'm 40. I have done nothing with my life. And that's tough. See, because, you know, see, if you're like black or gay or a woman or in some minority group and you have done nothing with your life, at least you got an out. See, but no. See, when you're a straight white man in America and you have done nothing with your life and you hit 40, you got to look in the mirror and be really honest and go, you know what? I have every advantage. I must be an incredible loser. I have done absolutely nothing with my life. And how many people, you work hard for your living, right? Yeah. But sometimes you feel like you don't even have an income. You feel like you're some kind of cash redistribution center, you know what I'm saying? Every payday you're kind of going, thank you very much. Here you go. Yeah, come on back next week. There's going to be more. So I have this theory about life that no matter how much money you make, you always need 40 more bucks a week. I think it was actually Einstein who first postulated expenses equal salary plus 40. It's the famous E equals S plus 40 theorem. Are you familiar with this? See, and here's how it applies to all of our lives. It doesn't matter what you do or how much money you make. You could end up making $100,000 every week. And on Friday, you're simply going, man, if I only had 40 more bucks. I can pay my utility bill, too, you know, honey? So what do we do to get more money? We all do the intelligent thing, right? Play the lottery, yes! No, but that's stupid too. You know why? Normal people like you never win the big dough in the lottery. You know who wins? Weirdos. Weirdos. The biggest weirdo of all time lives in Chicago. A guy in Chicago won $42 million. One man. $42 million bucks. You know what this weirdo says the next morning? I'm not quitting my job. I'm at home going, what? $42 million bucks. This guy's walking around the house going, you know, honey, I've been thinking, and we could still use that $200 a week. And if we only had 40 more bucks then. Now let's be honest, if you won $42 million, would you quit your job? Yes. Not me. I'd be in there the next morning with a completely different attitude about it. I'd be dancing on my way to work. It's gonna be a short day today, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! I'd be sitting in at the desk going, I don't think so, fat boy. That's right, I said fat boy. What? Well, yeah, I've been drinking. In fact, I got some beer over here in the filing cabinet. See, I say go in there and kind of fool around, you know, until they fire you. That way you can get unemployment, too. You tell me you wouldn't be in the National Enquirer the next week. This billionaire collecting unemployment. Finally pays utility bill. You ever see these lottery idiots when they win, too? They get on the local news. They're on there. No, it's not going to change my life one day. What the hell were you playing for, then? You're going to live in the same ugly house? Yeah. And you're going to drive the same ugly car? Yeah. Then give me the money. Let me tell you this right now. I could spend $42 million bucks in 1 week. I could. I got a Visa card. I've been practicing. $42 million almost get me back to even at this point. You see, having the use of a Visa card is like getting into a no-limit poker game with a bank. No, think about it. You hit the limit Visa, what does the bank do? They raise, exactly. I say go for it. They don't know you're bluffing. See how much money they're willing to throw into the pile before you go, oh, you win, I have nothing. Well, I just never thought you'd go that high. Well, don't you guys read the statements? Look at this. My minimum monthly payment is now equal to my yearly salary. How does that work? A lot of people claim they have trouble balancing their checkbook. It's because they just never do it at the right time or place. Only one time and place to balance the checkbook, and that is when you're in the line at the supermarket, and you got at least 10 people waiting on you. Because under pressure, the numbers will come to you. Oh, let me think. I wrote 7, maybe it was 11 checks. So I should have about 37 cents up there. So if I write this check for $175, find a job on Monday. Yeah, what the hell, I can do it. Here you go. Listen, you guys have been a great crowd. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Stay right where you are, because there's still more comedy coming your way when Evening at the Improv here in Santa Monica continues.
Stick around.
2266 for a free brochure and a $100 certificate toward your next vacation in Singapore, the most surprising tropical island on Earth.
A white knight, a symbol of justice. A man in black, a soldier of fortune. Paladin, the man in black, is back in Have Gun, Will Travel. Columbia House Video Library announces the release of Have Gun, Will Travel, the collector's edition on video. 4 episodes are only $4.95. Paladin, a noble knight of the Old West on a quest for justice, starring Richard Boone as Paladin.
The way a man dies is less important than the way he lives.
He is a hero of every Western that ever thundered out of the movies or TV. Produced from original film negatives, these rarely seen episodes come complete and uncut. Have Gun, Will Travel, the collector's edition. Your first 4-episode video is only $4.95. Yours to preview for 10 days. There are 2 sides to every coin and every man, but there is only one Have Gun, Will Travel.
To get your introductory video of Have Gun, Will Travel, the collector's edition for $4.95, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-382-9339.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
Daytime mysteries, only on A&E.
His name was Bernard Getz.
I wanted to kill those guys. I wanted to maim those guys. I wanted to make them suffer in every way I could.
Was he a vigilante or a victim fighting back?
You have a right to self-defense in this country.
Who has the right to be judge, jury, and executioner?
If the police would have did something about it, we wouldn't have had to do nothing.
Is it justice or simply murder? American Justice. Wednesday at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on A&E.
Well, we have next up a comedian you'll remember from Def Comedy Jam, from the Apollo Comedy Hour, and from Comic View. Please welcome William Wilson.
I'm glad you guys are happy. I'm mad, man. I just got a divorce. My wife took half my money. I hated to break that 20. You know, you try to be slick when you get married. You don't want your wife taking everything, right? So when I got married, I put all my things in my brother's name. Then he divorced. Now his wife's got half my stuff. It's wild, man, but I want to be married again. I like being married. I'm going to get married. I know where to find a good woman now. I'm looking for one. I know where to go. I'm going on the Oprah Winfrey show. They have good women. I watched the show once. They had women with multiple personalities. One woman was 41 different people. I wish I could meet her. I borrow money from all of them. A woman like that, you can get loving every night. 41 people. What can she say? No, I had a headache. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, the money's short, boy. Jobs are hard to get. I'm happy because I just got my suit out of layaway. It was dark brown when I put it in, but they left it in the window. Had to lay everything away because my credit's bad. I don't have good credit, but you know, it's not my fault. It's the creditor's fault. You know how they are. They don't, you know, they're not happy when you have good credit. You give them $20 every month, man, right on the money, and then they send you a note with the bill. We've raised your credit $2,000. What is that, a challenge? I'll see that $2,000 and raise you $1,000. It's rough, man. Jobs are hard to find nowadays, man. I graduated college, thought I was going to get a good job. I can't find a job. That's why I'm a comedian, because they were hiring. I went to McDonald's looking for a job. They wanted a resume from McDonald's. I was like, what do you want to know? Hey, where have you worked before? Is there work before McDonald's? I cleaned my room, I mean. So I said, I better lie, right? I said, I worked at NASA now. Well, what did you do there? I was an astronaut. Well, why'd you leave? Because I'm tired of commuting, that's why. I don't believe there's such thing as astronauts. I don't believe they go anywhere. You know why? Because they never bring anything back with them. You know when you travel, you should bring back something. They tried to trick us. They said they went to the moon. They brought back a bunch of rocks. Like that proves they went to the moon. No, bring me a T-shirt. 30 years old, ain't got any kids, man. I want me some children now, you know? Need some children. I was going to adopt, but it's tricky, especially if you adopt off TV. They trick you. They catch you late at night, you know, you're a little bit drunk. And they're crying over these kids. Oh, please, somebody get little Bijou here. He has nobody to love him. Hey, I'm drunk. I start breaking down. Oh, he is kind of cute. I ought to go get him. And they clinch it. They say, and he can be yours for just 39 cents a day. I'm like, 39 cents? That's a deal. Go down there crying. I want one of those 39-cent kids. You got change for $1? You can't feed no kid with 39 cents a day. I took the boy home. He ate up the whole house. 2 weeks later, I'm on TV. Please. Take him off my hands. Children test you too, man. You never know how stupid you are until a child comes into your life. Help me with my homework. I tell them, no. Why not? Because I don't know anything. That's why. You went to college. That was years ago. Your mind expires when you reach a certain age. You know that. I spent about $20,000 on college. I remember $150 worth, man. The best thing I did in class was sleep. Anybody ever sleep in class? I'm talking about sleep, not nod, sleep. Man, I'd be in the back, you know, trying to hang on. The teacher always would go, William, huh? Continue reading. I'm like, oh. Say, man, where are we? Page 13. Forget that. Where are we, man? Well, I got to get out of here because my feet hurt, man. I'm going to be honest with you. My feet are killing me, man. I'm a black man. Black men can't wear shoes. We know that. We know that. That's where the walk comes from. I'm going to level with you. That's when you know the walk. And they'll tell you, why do you walk like? Because I'm black. That's rhythm, baby. We can't help that. That's in our blood. That's a lie, because I went to Africa. They had them sandals on there just as happy, man. That's why it's so much crime in the 90s, because everybody dresses right. The crooks dress right. Crooks wear Reeboks and Nikes. You can't catch them. Oh, boom, gone. The jail's full of people from the 70s, because you can't outrun nobody in platform shoes, man. You get about 2 blocks, have to give up. Oh, okay, all right, I give up. Put down the gun, bring the car around. Good night. Woo. Sit in the electric chair just to get off your feet. Is that seat taken? Jesus. I'm telling you, man, it's because I had to run for my life once, man. Anybody run for your life, you know it ain't like running for the bus. You just run. Just running. You don't care where you're going, just running. But women can't understand that because women got a little thing. When they run, they holler. See, women run about 15 feet. Oh, forget this. Help! Help me! And someone runs out and helps them, right? You have never seen a man running down the street hollering for his life. He may be talking to himself. I can't believe this. Just run right by the cop. Get out the way. The cop would be, oh, you need some help, buddy? No, I got it. Hey, you guys take it easy. I got to go.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. William Wilson, right here.
Stay tuned to A&E for more comedy from the Improv.
Why settle for a half a workout on an ordinary treadmill when you can get a superior total body workout? Introducing the incredible new WalkFit from Nordic Track. Unlike ordinary treadmills, WalkFit's unique design lets you exercise your upper body and lower body at the same time. You get a fast, effective total body workout that burns up to 1,000 calories per hour. Whether your goal is to lose weight, tone muscles, or relieve stress, you can do it all with the WalkFit Total Body Treadmill from Nordic Track. Clinical tests show you can burn up to 79% more calories than with ordinary treadmills, up to 1,000 calories per hour. The unique upper body motion and lower body resistance actually results in a 53% greater cardiovascular workout than with ordinary treadmills. And WalkFit has no motor. It's safe and easy to use. Unlike motorized treadmills, you control the pace. There's no herky-jerky starts and stops. The WalkFit has separate resistance settings for arms and legs, so you can design a workout that's right for you. With its select wood construction and sturdy 14-gauge steel poles, WalkFit is really built to last, and you get a 30-day in-home trial and 2-year limited warranty. It's easy to enjoy Nordic Track's WalkFit in your own home.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Calling this number right now could be the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Nordic Track is America's leading fitness company, and we have a fitness solution that's right for you. So call now for a free video and brochure.
You know regular total body exercise combined with a sensible diet helps you burn more calories so you can lose weight safely and keep it off. Why wait a minute longer? Call our toll-free number now and receive a free information-packed video and full-color brochure showing how you can get started on an exercise program you'll really enjoy and stick with. Don't settle for a half a workout when you can get the superior total body workout you've always wanted with WalkFit from America's #1 fitness company, Nordic Track. Call today. After all, it's from Nordic Track.
This is a good place to make saints, and it is a good place for saints to live.
As the Moses of his people, Brigham Young led the mass migration of Mormons to the Salt Lake Valley. Embracing polygamy, he rejected American law and became the first governor of the territory of Utah. Brigham Young. As Power of Faith Week begins on an all-new biography, tonight at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific on A&E.
Accommodations provided by the Doubletree Hotel at Campbell Center. 302 guest rooms with inspiring views and all the amenities minutes from downtown.
Now available on home video, the best of the Improv. You've seen these stars all over TV, in comedy clubs and the movies, and now you can collect them in your own comedy video library. Order Volume 1 for only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. Or get the 6-volume set with over 50 comics for only $69.95 plus $5.95 postage and handling. To order, call 1-800-423-1212. That's 1-800-423-1212. All major credit cards accepted.
Hello, I'm Jack Perkins. Join me and some of the world's most fascinating people on Biography. Weeknights only on A&E. It's always time well spent.
Now, will a top reporter give in to the pressure to reveal a confidential source? Carl Malden and John Malkovich star in Word of Honor, next on A&E.
The sweetest sounds.
On my shoulder, country road.
The greatest hits.
Take me home.
My greatest inspiration has always been the outdoors.
John Denver, The Wildlife Concert. Tomorrow at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on A&E.
From Hollywood and beautiful Santa Monica by the sea, home of America's premier comedy showcase, the world-famous improvisation, it's A&E, An Evening at the Improv. Tonight, starring Bill Engvall, and feature the comedy of Dan Barton, Bobby Tessel, and from the Dallas Improv, Suzanne Westenhopper, Keith Stubb, and special guest, Bob Gallo.
The
difference was the patent. Bell beat Gray by 4 hours, so Bell is famous. Gray is forgotten. If you have an invention, call 1-800-890-IDEA for your free inventor's kit. That's 1-800-890-IDEA. And patent it before someone else does. Be famous like Alexander Graham Bell, not forgotten like Elisha Gray.
Why settle for a half a workout on an ordinary treadmill when you can get a superior total body workout? Introducing the incredible new WalkFit from Nordic Track. Unlike ordinary treadmills, WalkFit's unique design lets you exercise your upper body and lower body at the same time. You get a fast, effective total body workout that burns up to 1,000 calories per hour. Whether your goal is to lose weight, tone muscles, or relieve stress, you can do it all with the WalkFit Total Body Treadmill from Nordic Track. Clinical tests show you can burn up to 79% more calories than with ordinary treadmills, up to 1,000 calories per hour. The unique upper body motion and lower body resistance actually results in a 53% greater cardiovascular workout than with ordinary treadmills. And WalkFit has no motor. It's safe and easy to use. Unlike motorized treadmills, you control the pace. There's no herky-jerky starts and stops. The WalkFit has separate resistance settings for arms and legs, so you can design a workout that's right for you. With its select wood construction and sturdy 14-gauge steel poles, WalkFit is really built to last, and you get a 30-day in-home trial and 2-year limited warranty. It's easy to enjoy Nordic Track's WalkFit in your own home.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Calling this number right now could be the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Nordic Track is America's leading fitness company, and we have a fitness solution that's right for you. So call now for a free video and brochure.
You know regular total body exercise combined with a sensible diet helps you burn more calories so you can lose weight safely and keep it off. Why wait a minute longer? Call our toll-free number now and receive a free information-packed video and full-color brochure showing how you can get started on an exercise program you'll really enjoy and stick with. Don't settle for a half a workout when you can get the superior total body workout you've always wanted with WalkFit from America's #1 fitness company, Nordic Track. Call today. After all, it's from Nordic Track.
Welcome back. Brace yourself for more peals of laughter.
We're back at the Improv. This next performer is winner of the 1993 Great Northern California Comedy Competition. Let's hear it for Bobby Kessel.
Thanks very much. Have you ever gotten dressed and then hours later realized you've got a bounce dryer sheet in your underwear? A friend of mine went to give me a wedgie, pulled out a bounce dryer sheet. My butt was really soft. I was at my cousin's the other day, and they have a trampoline. Now, you know if you're bouncing on a trampoline with two people and one person hits, like just before the next guy, that guy goes flying? I was bouncing with my little cousin. She's like 10 months old. She was gone. Everyone in my family thinks my little cousin is so smart too, man. They play that game with her. They do that, hey, where's your eyes? You know, and she'll be like, and then they're like, hey, where's your nose? And she's like, they think she's a genius. I'm sitting there going, hey, where's your spleen? She couldn't find it. She's an idiot. For a present recently, somebody bought her the Little Mermaid Band-Aids, which they're really cute, so of course she wants to wear one immediately. But all the grown-ups are like, no, you don't want to waste them. We'll wait until you get hurt. Yeah. So she dove down the stairs because she's a genius. Well, now she knows where her spleen is. I was at a party a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know like hardly anyone there, and I got stuck in this group of people, and they were all bragging about disasters they were almost involved in. This guy's going, oh man, you know, I was supposed to be out in Las Vegas at that hotel that burned down. I was supposed to be there, but luckily we changed our reservations. And then this girl's like, oh wow, that's really weird, you know, because I was supposed to be on that plane that ran off the runway into the river, but luckily we took an earlier flight. And then it got to be my turn, and there was a lot of pressure there. I was like, oh, wow, that's really weird, you know, because I was supposed to be on the Hindenburg. But luckily, I wasn't born yet, so... That was close, man. I used to work in a health club. I don't understand this at all. They had valet parking. You can't walk from your car to the club. Perhaps you've made a bad investment. But people are lazy. Case in point, how many people, when they're taking a shower, actually take the time to bend over and soap up their feet? See, we're all sitting there thinking, hey, the floor's wet. Soap's traveling down there. It's taken care of. I got fired from the health club for making wisecracks. I was weighing a lady on a regular doctor scale, and before she stepped onto the scale, she said this to me. She goes, it might be a little bit high because I just ate breakfast. I'm thinking, well, what'd you eat, a Jeep Cherokee or something? Thank you very much. Thanks.
Bobby Kessel! You know, nothing beats the cool, refreshing flavor of stand-up comedy, so don't go away! We're going to bring you more mirth and merriment right after this.
Now, get this dual speaker AM/FM baby boombox radio as our free gift for trying Allstate Motor Club's lowest price trial membership ever offered on TV. For a limited time only, get full membership benefits for 3 months for less than 6 cents a day. Just compare and you'll agree. Allstate Motor Club gives you one of the best emergency road service protection plans in America today. Here's part of what you get with your low-cost membership. We'll tow your car, no matter how far it is, to the tower's facility. Check out how some motor clubs limit the number of miles they tow. You get our no-cost roadside service for minor emergency repairs, like changing a tire, adding gas, or jump-starting a battery. Compare this with other motor clubs. Enjoy these member benefits for all private vehicles you drive, even if you don't own them. Some motor clubs charge extra. Your spouse gets the same benefits you do free. Most AAAs charge extra for spouse benefits. No other motor club gives you these member benefits for this low TV offer price of only $4.95 for 3 full months. Compare some of the other benefits you get as a member. Emergency locksmith service. If you lose your keys or lock them in your car, Allstate Motor Club reimburses you completely to have new ones made. Personalized trip planning, including maps and advice on the best way to get to your destination. Toll-free 800 number, fully staffed 24 hours a day for emergency services. A year's subscription to Discovery Magazine. Discounts up to 15% on popular hotels, motels, and rental cars. You don't have to have Allstate insurance to join, so act now and get this free AM/FM baby boombox radio. And you're fully protected by this money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied during your first year's full membership, we'll refund every penny you paid. You have nothing to lose, so join today. Here's how. This offer is available to Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cardholders. So call 1-800-984-1119 and charge only $4.95 to your credit card. You'll get the free Baby Boombox and 3-month trial membership kit. That's 1-800-984-1119. Call 1-800-984-1119.
Where there's smoke,
Check it out. They're bootlegging cigarettes. No tax stamp.
there's fire.
Each of the defendants has known connections to organized crime. Not guilty. I want Masucci.
I want to keep on breathing.
An A&E special law and order movie event.
Greed makes people see things that aren't there.
You got greedy. They knew it and they set you up.
It was greed.
There is no torrent like greed.
Greed? The Torrents of Greed. Saturday at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on A&E. You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
Go and throttle up.
Witness the events
People in the compound.
as they happen
Segregation now!
on the 20th century.
We are the second American Revolution.
The breaking news, the breakthrough moments, the stories that shaped the 20th century.
This is Mike Wallace. Pope John Paul II, a moral authority or a master politician. The crisis in the Catholic Church on an all-new 20th century.
Tonight, only on A&E.
They journeyed into the unknown, finding new worlds. Leif Erikson, a Norseman who went west. Lewis and Clark tackled the uncharted.
It seems they were stepping off the edge of the earth.
Marco Polo advised Kubla Khan.
There's no question that Marco Polo reached out.
Ponce de Leon searched for India, found Florida. And Christopher Columbus
Saw himself as an instrument of God.
They sailed against the tide of conventional wisdom. Great Explorers Week on Biography. October 9th on A&E.
Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Bill Engvall, folks. How you doing? All right, looking good. Let me tell you something, folks. I got to get it off my chest right now. Right before the show, I'm talking to Bill, right? We're sitting there doing the power schmoo, doing the talk, talking about the industry and all that. And right mid-conversation, he stops me and goes, Keith, it is uncanny how much you resemble Kevin Costner. Now, I hear it all the time, and if you don't believe me, you're in denial, and I'm not talking about a river in Africa. You know what I'm talking about? You know what gets me all the time? I'm in LA all the time. People walk up, they go, Keith, you know who you look like? You know who you look like? I go, yeah, that Costner guy, right? They go, no, not at all. And I say, well, who then? They go, hey, Vern. Hey, that hurts because I wear my emotions right here. Love you people, though. I'm doing good. You guys are saying, Keith, you look great tonight. You look fantastic. You look sweet. And I'm saying, well, thanks. You're saying, but what's up with the hat, big guy? You bald? You trying to hide something? Folks, I'm not bald. I'm a hair donor. Thank you very much. Hey, no, hey, that hurts. You know what happens to me? This is what happens. I'm a little bit insecure about the hair thing. I'm going to go ahead and admit I look terrific, but hey, the hair, whew, no good. But you know what I hate when people walk up to me, they go, God, they laugh. They make me feel bad. It's like, look at that guy. He's bald. He has a visible flaw. Like, I want to look like this. Like, this is my choice. Like, I get up in the morning, go down to the barber shop. How you doing, Floyd? I'm looking for something different. What can you give me for $7.50, including gratuity? I'm curious. Let me thumb through your little magazine rack, see what you got here. Nick Nolte, no, that won't do. Christopher Reeve, let me see here. Oh, there it is right there. Can you give me that Silence of the Lambs look? That's what I want, yeah. Yeah, with a hint of Gandhi. Can you do that? And I hate it, to tell you the truth. Because, you know, I'm a good-looking guy, but except for the hair thing's just all messed up, you know? And now they got that hairspray thing. You seen that paint? I'm going to be honest with you right now. That looks pretty good to me. Because I've always wanted bangs. I figure you can just tape it off right there, you know? Sand it down, primer coat, lacquer finish, boom. On the rope. You know, it gets me. I tell you what happened. I was in Houston, Texas last year doing a show, you know. Thank you. All right, I'll name other states that will get me applause. But you know, I was in Houston, Texas, right? I went to Fantastic Sam's, a terrific establishment, right? But I got the worst haircut of mine. I got a freaking hack job, right? So I called my friends and I go, man, I got a bad haircut. I got a show tonight. What should I do? And they said, dude, just shave your head, man. Shave your head. It looked great. Lou Gossett Jr., Michael Jordan. It's in style. It looked great. So right before a show one night, I took a Bic razor and I just shaved my head. I just shaved it clean. I look like a burn victim. And it was embarrassing doing the show that night because I had a little piece of white toilet paper all over my head like that there. But you know what? I looked at all the different transplants until they got the Cy Sperling Hair Club for Men and all that kind of stuff. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But you know what I think that they ought to do is the butt hair transplant. Anybody? No, the butt hair transplant, because the whole question is, will it take? Will it take? We know that it will take because butt hair will grow under any condition. We know that.
It's been proven. There's documentation that supports it. All it takes is just one fine follicle. Fine young cannibals? No, that's a different group. Just one fine follicle, just yank one. Have a quaff in the wig. Look like Kramer from Seinfeld, man, but why not? I'm doing good. You're saying, Keith, dadgummit, you do look nice tonight. I lost 80 pounds in the last year, folks. I do feel like that. Thank you. People say, Keith, how'd you do it? How'd you drop the poundage? How'd you lose the weight? Was it Jenny Craig? No, I didn't do her. They say, was it Richard Simmons? Well, I could have, but everyone does him. You know what I mean? And it doesn't look good on the resume either, you know? You know the problem with losing all the weight is I've been married 11 years, right? And the problem with losing the weight is my wife doesn't trust me anymore. Because before when I first got married, I was a big, big fat guy. Man, now she doesn't trust me for anything. Like I remember when I first got married, I used to go, hey, honey, I want to go out and party with the guys. She'd look at me, she said, you want to go out? Well, go ahead out, have a good time, enjoy yourself. You big, fat, biscuit-eating loser, get out of here. Have a good time. There's a Twinkie. Whoa. And that hurts, man. And you know what happened? The karma thing happened on the weight loss. Because I kind of lost some weight, and she found it. So now I got my chance to get her back, man. It's nice, because like tonight, I go, honey, you want to go to the show with me tonight? She says, I can't go to the show with you. I say, why is that? She says, because I have nothing to wear. Nothing to wear. I look in the closet, I go, well, whose clothes are these? But then again, you know, they do look like they belong to a smaller woman. I know, and then she starts crying. She goes, well, I know I gained some weight, but it's because of the baby. Them baby back ribs maybe, but not the baby. The baby's in kindergarten. Man, get out of here with that. How can you, man? And the day after we got married, my wife pulled this trick on me. The day after we got married, she goes, honey, can you go to the store to pick up a few things? A few things, right? I'm thinking Pop-Tarts, right? Now, she wants me to go to the store to buy this women's stuff. And to tell you the truth, it's not so bad to buy it now because it comes in kind of a small package. You can hide it behind the milk. But when I first got married, it used to come in this big old giant box, man. It was like hauling a bale of cotton up to the counter, man. Can I get a dolly, please? You got everybody in the store looking at you. You have to act like you're not with the box. No, folks, go ahead. That's all right. No, go ahead. Just checking out this magazine rack over here. Oh, no, go ahead. Then the cashier acts like she's going to pull a price check on you. You go, hey, ain't gonna be no price check. You just take the $20 and nobody gets hurt. Give me some of them JoJo potatoes. I got a new home. The nicest room in our whole home is the daggone bathroom. And in the bathroom, underneath the sink, my wife has all this women's stuff. I have no idea what to do with this women's stuff. She can fill the daggum home with what she has. Let me share with you some of the angst of my life. May I do that, folks? Thank you. The other day, I'm going to go to the gym to play some basketball. Why is that? Because that's what I like to do. Like play a little basketball, a little hoop, a little round ball. Any more synonyms? I'm sorry, I'm tapped. So I'm going to go to the gym and play some hoop, right? And I go to grab my bag, but I accidentally grabbed my wife's bag, and I scurried to the gym. So I'm out there playing basketball, you know what I mean, working on the 15-foot jump shot so they respect my inside game, working on the fundamentals of the game. It's important. So I'm playing ball, sweating like a dog, right? So I go to reach in my bag to get my sweatband out, but I reach into her bag and I grab this thing, and it sticks right to my forehead. Now, it stuck pretty well, okay? So I kept playing, you know, I'm out there. Let me tell you something right now, that thing can suck up some sweat, man. It was thirsty. And it had like little wings on it to keep the sweat out of your eyes right there. You can have blue line to tell you when it was full. It was great. Folks, thank you very much. That's all my time.
Keith Stubbs. Now remember, there's three free nachos for everybody who stays tuned, so don't go away.
There's more laughs where these came from. Stay tuned.
Nobody remembers the judges, so this will all pass.
He presided over the trial of the century, balancing justice, the media, and his personal life.
I am wounded by criticism.
Precocious Boy Scout, campus prankster, and the nation's first celebrity justice.
I grew up assuming that an Asian American could go into the legal system.
Judge Lance Ito, only on Biography. Tonight at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific on A&E.
Accommodations provided by the Doubletree Hotel at Campbell Center. 302 guest rooms with inspiring views and all the amenities minutes from downtown Dallas.
Now available on home video, the best of the Improv. You've seen these stars all over TV, in comedy clubs and the movies, and now you can collect them in your own comedy video library. Order Volume 1 for only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. Or get the 6-volume set with over 50 comics for only $69.95 plus $5.95 postage and handling. To order, call 1-800-423-1212. That's 1-800-423-1212. All major credit cards accepted.
Are the actions of vigilantes sometimes justified? Bill Curtis explores the deadly details of the Bernie Getz case tonight on American Justice. Now, Bob Hope and Dorothy Lamour star in the delightful comedy My Favorite Brunette, next on A&E.
Attempts to explain where answers needed to be found. Solve the riddle. Understand the past. Uncover the meaning. Unlock the secrets of ancient mysteries. Tonight on A&E.
By the sea, home of America's premier comedy showcase, the world-famous improvisation, it's A&E's An Evening at the Improv. Tonight, starring Jeff Cesario, and featuring the comedy of Barry Neal, Shima Robinson, and from Dallas Improv, Spike Davis, Christopher Titus, and Jason Stewart. Thank you. Well, good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much. Oh, you make me all tingly. Wow. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. Thank you, and wow, what a welcome. I'm supposed to welcome you, but you made me feel so welcome. Anyway, once again, it's A&E's An Evening at the Improv, and once again, I'm Bud Friedman, the headmaster of mirth here at the Improv, and I think, young lady, I'd like to see you in my office after school. It won't take too long. For those of you who have never seen our show, you may want to catch up. So if you'd like to order the crib notes, just send $20 to me, Bud Friedman, care of the Improv, and I'll send you all the answers you'll need. Or you could just stick around. I think you'll catch on pretty quickly because, you're a smart group, but I would prefer the cash. So, well, anyway, we'll get to first with tonight's 5 wonderful comedians as soon as I introduce my co-host for the evening. He's a very funny and popular stand-up comedian himself. He's a regular on The Tonight Show, Arsenio Hall, and The Letterman Show. He's also starred in two Showtime specials for which he earned two Ace Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of wonderful applause for a favorite here at the Improv all the time, Mr. Jeff Cesario.
Thank you. You guys are nuts. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out tonight, man. It's good to see you. Welcome to A&E's Evening at the Improv. Man, we really do have a cool show. And it's so cool that you actually came out and took a little time and just decided we're going to take a break and slow down because life is moving a little too fast. Got 1-hour photo mats. Now we're down to 30-minute photo mats. Now we're down to a 19-minute photo mat. Pretty soon you'll just jam the roll of film onto the hood ornament of your car and drive through a vat of developing fluid. What the hell do you need your photos in 19 minutes for, man? What kind of an addiction is this? Who's got this Jones at the photomat? Come on, man, I need to see my photo. Show bloody photo.
There's too many people, man. I've been in L.A. 10 years, and there's just too many people out here, man. I need to go somewhere where there's less people. Maybe Wyoming, somewhere like that. Somewhere there's like nobody, man, where you could actually hear on the evening news, today's winning lotto number, 6. Look at this. We are dressed, you know, if you were funny, you'd be hosting. That's the whole thing right there. Black T-shirts, sport coat jeans, the whole thing. Well, we got a new president. What do you think of that? Oh, man. I say congratulations to him, and one word of advice to the president is that he's got one shot at this, really. You know, they got one shot at this, because by 1996, we're not even going to have an election. We're just going to march down to Texas, get Ross Perot on our shoulders in a Barca Lounger, and march back to D.C. Clinton still doesn't understand it when people don't believe him when he says he never inhaled. Geez, Bill, look in the mirror. You have the classic stoner grin of all time. Got that "where's the Cheetos" expression on his face. Well, sit back, forget your troubles. And you know, the kick for me about this is, number one, I started on this show. This was my first television exposure. And number two, I've worked with every one of the comics on this show. And man, they're just a blast. They're really, really good. You're going to have a ball. So let's get rolling. Our first comic is a very funny guy. You've seen him on MTV's half-hour comedy hour and on short attention span theater on Comedy Central. He's originally from the Chicago area. All right. Hey, let's have a nice hand. Barry Neal, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Boy, this is exciting. This is very nice. I'm glad you could all be here. My big thing going on in my life, we just made the date, October 3rd. I'm getting married for the first time. It's very exciting. It always gets the mixed reaction because all my married friends, they try to scare me. They go, "Oh, you're happy now. But when you get married, things change." And all I can say is this: the moment I got engaged, things changed. Because I'm no longer just in a relationship. No, I'm in a little prep school for marriage. All of a sudden, I have rules and regulations I have to follow and a dress code. That came with the pamphlet. And all my single guy friends, they say the same thing to me, you know, especially when they found out I have a curfew. That comes with the pamphlet, too. That's in the small print, so read it before you sign it. They say the same. They go, "You are so whipped. You are so whipped." And it's funny because you single guys say it like it's a bad thing. And it's not. No. If you single guys have a chance to be whipped in your life, go for it. Oh, yeah, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me because I have no more responsibility in my life. Because I don't make any more damn decisions. My friends will call me up on the weekend going, "Hey, Barry, you going out tonight?" "Oh, that's not really my division." "I don't know, let me find out. Am I going out tonight?" "No, I can't." "Shut up, it's not my call." They say opposites attract. I hope that's the truth. Me and my fiancée, we're like night and day. We're the odd couple is basically what we are. Because in our apartment, I'm always picking stuff up. I'm very neat. I'm very orderly. I'm very conservative. You know, bordering on like anal compulsive, you know. And she's like really wild and crazy and messy, you know, bordering on dysfunctional. "Oh, you can't find your car keys? What a shock. Why don't you put them on a hook like I do?" "Yeah, you'll notice I don't lose my keys, do I?" See, I'm one of those types of people, if I drive a car, if that gas tank needle's even half empty, I say we get a full tank of gas. That makes me feel very good, that thing on F. She is not like this. Do you know people like this? She will let the gas tank needle hit E and then go, 20 more miles, what do you think? I have no idea. Is this a game? Are there prizes? Let's get gas. I've seen people killed this way in the movies. It's not funny. So I try not to argue with her, you know, because I can't win an argument. I guess like most guys, you figure that out. I know why I can't win an argument. Because a lot of the times when we're fighting and she's really mad at me, I don't even know what the hell I've done wrong. Do you ever have that problem, guys? You have to guess what you've done wrong? And then it becomes kind of like a bizarre game show. Because we still have rules and parting gifts. Oh yeah, the way we play is she starts crying. I get 3 tries to figure out what I've done wrong. Oh, if I can figure it out, then I win. She stops crying. All right, high five, cool. Call up my friends. I won. I can go out. If I can't figure it out, apparently I'm just a self-centered jerk. I gotta buy dinner or roses. That's just how we play our game. There's a kicker, though. Women are mysterious. They'll never tell you exactly what you've done wrong. No. That's not in the rules. I can't say, well, gee, honey, what's wrong? Because then she has this pat response. Well, if you don't know. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Which roughly translates to, let's play the game. No, I'm trying to play, but I'm not giving any clues, you know, so it's like that game show, What's My Line, you know? I'm blindfolded taking random guesses going, is that a new haircut? No. All right, we'll flip over that card. That's 5 down, 10 to play. What'd you lose weight? Is that it? No, I'm not saying you look fat. Stop crying. That's what I said. I thought you lost weight. Look, I'm flipping over all the cards. Yeah, you won the dinner and the roses. Congratulations. Sweetheart, just tell me what I did. I won't repeat this mistake. She is totally sincere. She has a tear in her eye. She says, today's June 10th. It's the anniversary of when we first made love. And you didn't remember the day. Thinking I remembered the day I was there, you know? I just didn't write it down, that's all. I told all my friends about it. Does that count? Did I say something stupid? What did I say? Now we're like on Double Jeopardy. What did I say? Give me a hint. I see a lot of couples. For any couples, this is the only thing I could tell you. Communication is the key. Be open, be honest with your partner, talk things out. It's the only way things work. But be smart, because there's a right time to talk, and there's a not-so-right time to talk. Just pick the right times, that's all. Always after we're done being intimate, she loves to snuggle up next to me and asks me, what are you thinking about? And now it's like a chess match. I'm thinking, what would you like to hear? Because sometimes I'm thinking the good thoughts, how much I love her, I want to be with her, raise a family with her. But sometimes I'm not, you know? My mind wanders, I can't help that. And I don't know if she wants to hear stuff like, I'm wondering if the Bulls can three-peat. What do you think, sweetheart? Pippen and Jordan stay healthy, there they go. So I don't know what to say. I can't lie to her. She always knows when I'm lying, but I can't tell her the truth. I did figure out the right response. Every time she snuggles up next to me and asks me, what are you thinking about? I just look at her and say, well, if you don't know. Listen, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Barry Neal, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming right back. Enjoy yourselves. You join us back here for more A&E. Barry.
A&E's An Evening at the Improv will be right back.
Billy, what's wrong?
I can't get this math.
Never before in America and in no other country in the world has it been easier to get top grades in math. How? The answer is Math Made Easy videotapes. Basic math, high school math, or college math, all tested and proven instructional videotapes just for you. If you need top grades in math, Math Made Easy tutoring tapes are a must. Used by educators all over America. It's like having your own professional tutor at your side. Follow the thousands of students who have gained confidence and have prepared for A's in math. Select the tapes you need. Call now for details and a free brochure. Dial 1-800-382-MATH. Parents or grandparents, now's the time to help a student in your family.
Mom, I got an A.
That's great.
Math Made Easy tutoring tapes are guaranteed. Call now for more information. Dial 1-800-382-MATH. That's 1-800-382-MATH.
Can you tell the difference between these contact lenses? They're the same brand, same prescription, but this lens cost 50% less and was delivered right to my home. That's the Lens Express difference.
Save on brand name contacts, daily wear, extended wear, disposables, and others.
I wouldn't trust these baby blues to just anyone. Call Lens Express. They're terrific.
Now you can replace your contacts and save. Call for a free Lens Express catalog.
We're back with A&E's An Evening at the Improv.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for staying here. Yeah, man. Pretty good so far, huh? All right, man. Hey, we're going to keep it rolling. We got a comedian now who is originally from San Francisco, California. She performs at the LA Connection Improv Theater. You've also seen her on Comedy on the Road. Let's have a beautiful round of applause for Shama Roberts.
Thank you very much. Shama is an Eastern Indian name. My family's from India. Thanks. And, my full name, this is true, Shama Shashireka Shantakumari Sachi. Which means Debbie. You never see Indian people on TV very much, though. Kind of upset about that. Except for that guy on The Simpsons. They did a movie about an Indian girl who falls in love with Denzel Washington, Mississippi Masala. Yeah. I thought my mom would enjoy seeing a film about her culture. She liked it anyway. There she was in the middle of the theater. Woohoo! Denzel, I love you! I hope they show his buttocks. Woohoo! She's not as shy as she was when she first came from India. It was really hard for her to fit in. She didn't understand any of the American customs, and she'd get things backwards. I remember her first barbecue. Indians do not understand the concept. She'd be out there checking to see if the charcoals were ready. Well, I'd give it another 10 minutes, and then I said we can start cooking. We'd go on vacations and stay in hotels. She'd always steal things from the hotel room to send to her relatives in India. Now in Calcutta, there's an entire neighborhood where all the guys have turbans that say Holiday Inn. Like a lot of people, she likes to sing when she drives. Unfortunately, she likes to sing traditional Eastern Indian songs. Sounds like a siren. Other cars are pulling over. She finally caught on to the American lifestyle, though. Divorced my dad. So happy when those papers came through. She just ripped that wedding ring right out of her nose. You know. So she became a single parent like myself. I'm a single parent. That makes dating really difficult, you know, because it's so hard to find a man who's really good with kids and also really good in bed. I put an ad in the personals. Single mother looking for male companion who likes to spank women but not children. So I have a new victim, boyfriend. He's moved in with me, which means I've had to completely readjust my lifestyle, you know. Used to throw my dirty laundry on the ground, can't do that anymore. Because as every woman knows, the law of physics dictates that a thrown pair of panties will always land crotch side up. We know that. Enjoy your nachos. Yes. I think I'm a bad roommate. I'm just one of those bad roommates. You know, it's my turn to do the laundry. I just leave everything and let people pick what they want out of the dryer, you know. That's all it is. Just a big round chest of drawers that dries things. You know? That works out well. He goes to work with his shirt and a pair of panties stuck on his back. Crotch side up. But I like this guy, because I went on the pill. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Well, you know, you really love a man when you're willing to grow a mustache for him. Well, I already have one son. He's 13 years old. Yeah, I'm 29. Everybody done? We'll wait for the people in the back. You gotta borrow, dude. I still get that math face to this day. Oh, you're 29. Oh, and your son's 13. Oh. You were 6? He's 13. Boy, it's scary raising kids in L.A. You know, we live here now. It's very frightening. He goes to a public school, L.A. Unified School District. Very frightening. I should have known there were going to be problems at his school. Their school play this year, it's a musical. Homie, get your gun. He's taking a creative writing class. Unfortunately, it involves a can of spray paint and a lookout. I don't worry about him becoming a gang member because he's part Eastern Indian and we're just too polite. Can't be intimidating. You know, you're never going to walk down some dark alley late at night and have some group of guys with turbans on jump out at you. All right, ma'am. If you do not comply and hand over that pocketbook, and that is quite lovely. Is that eelskin? I'm telling you, my homeboys will be... Well, they'll be very disappointed. Thank you very much.
Shama Roberts. Isn't that great? Stick around. We're coming right back with more yucks on Evening at the Improv. See you soon. Shama, fabulous.
Don't touch that remote control.
Why settle for a half a workout on an ordinary treadmill when you can get a superior total body workout? Introducing the incredible new WalkFit from Nordic Track. Unlike ordinary treadmills, WalkFit's unique design lets you exercise your upper body and lower body at the same time. You get a fast, effective total body workout that burns up to 1,000 calories per hour. Whether your goal is to lose weight, tone muscles, or relieve stress, you can do it all with the WalkFit Total Body Treadmill from Nordic Track. Clinical tests show you can burn up to 79% more calories than with ordinary treadmills, up to 1,000 calories per hour. The unique upper body motion and lower body resistance actually results in a 53% greater cardiovascular workout than with ordinary treadmills. And WalkFit has no motor. It's safe and easy to use. Unlike motorized treadmills, you control the pace. There's no herky-jerky starts and stops. The WalkFit has separate resistance settings for arms and legs, so you can design a workout that's right for you. With its select wood construction and sturdy 14-gauge steel poles, WalkFit is really built to last, and you get a 30-day in-home trial and 2-year limited warranty. It's easy to enjoy Nordic Track's WalkFit in your own home.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Calling this number right now could be the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Nordic Track is America's leading fitness company, and we have a fitness solution that's right for you. So call now for a free video and brochure.
You know regular total body exercise combined with a sensible diet helps you burn more calories so you can lose weight safely and keep it off. Why wait a minute longer? Call our toll-free number now and receive a free information-packed video and full-color brochure showing how you can get started on an exercise program you'll really enjoy and stick with. Don't settle for a half a workout when you can get the superior total body workout you've always wanted with WalkFit from America's #1 fitness company, Nordic Track. Call today. After all, it's from Nordic Track.
America is built 4 and 5 ways.
Skinheads, theirs are the faces of hate, the voices of bigotry.
Let's have a little white power here.
As their ranks grow, so does their rhetoric and their disguises.
The more dangerous ones are the ones who have grown their hair out that you don't know who they are.
More sophisticated and dangerous than ever. A new breed of demon under our skin.
Hate and violence the skinhead way. I'm Bill Curtis. Join us for an all-new episode of Investigative Reports.
Tonight at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on A&E.
Every day, America Online is making it easier for people to live, work, and play.
Hey, Dan, ready for the game? I can't go to the game today.
What?
I got to send my mom a birthday gift, then book plane tickets for our trip next week, and my kids got to go to the library to look up dinosaurs.
Hey, we can take care of that right now with America Online.
We can?
Yeah, we can send your mom flowers, order those plane tickets. We can even look up dinosaurs in Compton's Encyclopedia.
With America Online, you get instant news and sports, financial updates, online magazines, and easy access to the internet. Call now for your free America Online startup kit and 10 free online hours.
Flowers are sent, plane tickets are booked. Here come the dinosaurs.
That's great.
Downloading's easy. I can even send an email on the internet. We'll check it all out later, after the game.
So how do you get America Online?
Well, that's easy, too. You just call their 800 number.
Call 1-800-215-3500 now for your free America Online Startup Kit with free software and 10 free online hours. It's everything you need to get online, so call today. 1-800-215-3500.
Call 800-631-2266 for a free brochure and a $100 certificate towards your next vacation in Singapore, the most surprising tropical island on Earth.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
Look at the evidence on the ground and listen to the skeletons. They are our best witnesses.
Signature aspect of a crime is a reflection of the personality of the offender.
Inside the criminal mind are answers that have eluded law enforcement.
Basically, when people think of forensics, they think of pathology and crime scenes.
Until now.
We view forensics as the scientific way to examine evidence.
The scientific evidence is a real proof.
An innocent man is sitting in a jail cell now for more than 2 years.
A groundbreaking series of crime and the high-tech forensic methods and weapons enlisted by the police.
If you don't have a suspect to compare with the DNA or the fingerprints, you don't have anything.
In an attempt to understand the evidence,
traditional methods aren't going to help us solve this type of crime.
And uncover the truth. Crime Science, Sunday only on A&E.
We're back with A&E's and Evening at the Improv.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you, thanks very much. Well, it's so nice to be out, isn't it, for you to actually be doing something cool. Not being locked into that TV. We get too locked into the TV where it's just like radar. You can't pull away. You'll sit up all night with a remote control. You will. You just... You'll talk yourself into stuff. I mean, I want to cut my own hair with my own vacuum cleaner. See the most amazing things on TV. Wrestling still just amazes me. Professional wrestling. I hate it because they get in, these pain-inducing, paralyzing holds. Some big fat guy runs over to another big fat guy. Oh, it's the Brazilian python neck hold. And I'm looking at this and I realize this is the exact position I'm watching TV in. This doesn't hurt at all. We're making up sports for TV now, too. Tractor pull. Well, I guess for some people, the rules to pro wrestling just got too complicated, huh? What the hell do you need a nitro-fueled tractor for? This is on the off chance you have to plow Iowa in a day. What a cool Iowa. You see, it's a state, and forget it. You guys are great. You want to keep going? What do you think? Huh? Should we keep going? I'm going to introduce our next performer. I've worked with this guy. Boy, he's just loaded with energy and very talented. You've seen him on Star Search. You've seen him on MTV, 21 Jump Street. Please welcome Christopher Titus.
I am so happy to be here. I've been getting psyched for it. I actually went to the gym today, and now I'm all sore because I got on that Stairmaster thing and tripped and fell down it for 45 minutes. Well, this is my job. Welcome to my job. I used to babysit. They fired me because, I was watching this 2-year-old in his playpen all caged up crying, you know, so I just took him out to the woods and set him free. And I'm so happy to be home in California. I'm a native Californian, actually raised in a house built directly on the San Andreas Fault. We had a sunken living room, and then we did, and then we did, then we did, and then we did. I stood at 215 earthquakes by the time I was 8 years old. My dad finally got fed up with fixing it and just built our last house out of Nerf. When it rained, we had the biggest house on the block. And then we did, and then we did, then we did, and then we did. My parents are divorced, which is great because they had this big court battle over who got to keep me. Mom won. She made me, live with Dad. And Dad collected things for me, stepmothers. Till I was 10, I thought women were like rent to own. I have 5 stepmothers, lady. My dad was just approved for a marriage license gold card. And my dad raised me, which is weird. The court gave a 2-year-old to a 21-year-old father. He had no clue, man. When I got sick as a kid, he'd warm me up a shot of 100 proof whiskey. I never got sick, My childhood's kind of blurry. I mean, if I had the sniffles, boom, I got a shot of whiskey. Got out of hand, though. One day I woke up in a field on my big wheel, naked. Strange pampers on my head. But second grade show and tell, I taught the class how to mix Long Island iced teas. I don't drink anymore, though, but that's because I fell into a bonfire. Yeah, you're done then. You don't need AA. That's a one-step program right there. Of course, that didn't convince me to stop drinking. It was my drunk friends trying to stomp me out. Like, you all right, man? Get his hair, get his hair. Dude, you are wasted. That was a real weird time in my life. That was about the same year I had that fist fight with my father. Anybody have that? It's bizarre, isn't it? I guess I'm the only psycho in here tonight, pretty much. If you had this happen with your dad, guys, it's not really a fight, is it? It's more like you instigated your own mugging. And I'm 17, I got right in his face and said, I'm sick of your crap, come on, it's me and you, old man. Except I only got out old Woke up to a sound of an EKG machine beeping. And I don't mind that my dad beat me in a fair fight. What upsets me is that he shows everybody the highlight films. He's a good guy. Being a kid. My wife is talking about kids now. She wants to. I'm just scared. I just don't. There's too many weird people on the planet to have kids. Some guy in Australia tried to kill himself sniffing liquid paper. Cool thing was the suicide note had no mistakes. Oh, shut up, lady. Oh, man. I'm afraid to have kids. Here's my idea on raising kids. Do you have any? Well, here's what you think. If you have kids, they do something wrong, I think, damn it, you should scold them, right? Then give them a compliment so they don't feel too stupid. Like, don't throw knives at your sister. But my God, what an arm. I'm an only child. My wife, she's the youngest of 8 kids, so she never got to keep anything in her life. The only way she could keep it is to spit on, or lick it. Haven't really broke her this habit yet, you know. Hard to explain to your grandmother during Christmas dinner why your wife is hot the loogie on the ham. Honey, there's enough for everybody. See, I got real lucky though. I found the perfect woman for me, which is hard. Isn't it hard to find the perfect woman? Guys, before you find that perfect woman, first you got to kind of hack your way through that briar patch of psycho bitches, don't you? No. My last girlfriend before my wife, we'll just call her case number 246-B, was a nut! Our last fight started because she thought I was watching the Doublemint Twins commercial too intently. She snapped. Her eyes went jackal yellow. She started speaking Latin backwards. Came out of it like an hour later. Actually said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I have a sugar imbalance." No, diabetes is a sugar imbalance. You are an estrogen Molotov cocktail. Almost spent a night in jail because of that woman, but they just don't let you stay in jail because you're afraid of your girlfriend. My wife's got her problems too, though. She's got that Irish temper, you know. Yeah. But she's Northern Irish, so we don't fight. She just puts a bomb in my car. See, I'm always afraid I'm going to do that joke and the wrong guy is going to be in the audience. You don't even know what you're talking about. You'll be laughing out the other side of your ass tomorrow when you start your own car now, won't you? You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Chris Titus! We are coming right back with more extreme laughter here on Evening at the Improv. Chris!
Stay tuned to A&E for more comedy from the Improv.
Now, get this dual-speaker AM/FM baby boombox radio as our free gift for trying Allstate Motor Club's lowest price trial membership ever offered on TV. For a limited time only, get full membership benefits for 3 months for less than 6 cents a day. Just compare and you'll agree. Allstate Motor Club gives you one of the best emergency road service protection plans in America today. Here's part of what you get with your low-cost membership. We'll tow your car, no matter how far it is, to the tower's facility. Check out how some motor clubs limit the number of miles they tow. You get our no-cost roadside service for minor emergency repairs, like changing a tire, adding gas, or jump-starting a battery. Compare this with other motor clubs. Enjoy these member benefits for all private vehicles you drive, even if you don't own them. Some motor clubs charge extra. Your spouse gets the same benefits you do free. Most AAAs charge extra for spouse benefits. No other motor club gives you these member benefits for this low TV offer price of only $4.95 for 3 full months. Compare some of the other benefits you get as a member. Emergency locksmith service. If you lose your keys or lock them in your car, Allstate Motor Club reimburses you completely to have new ones made. Personalized trip planning, including maps and advice on the best way to get to your destination. Toll-free 800 number, fully staffed 24 hours a day for emergency services. A year's subscription to Discovery Magazine. Discounts up to 15% on popular hotels, motels, and rental cars. You don't have to have Allstate insurance to join, so act now and get this free AM/FM baby boombox radio. And you're fully protected by this money-back guarantee. If you're not completely satisfied during your first year's full membership, we'll refund every penny you paid. You have nothing to lose, so join today. Here's how. This offer is available to Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cardholders. So call 1-800-984-1119 and charge only $4.95 to your credit card. You'll get the free baby boombox and 3-month trial membership kit. That's 1-800-984-1119. Call 1-800-984-1119.
Accommodations provided by the Doubletree Hotel at Campbell Center. 302 guest rooms with inspiring views and all the amenities minutes from downtown.
Now available on home video, the best of the Improv. You've seen these stars all over TV, in comedy clubs and the movies, and now you can collect them in your own comedy video library. Order Volume 1 for only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. Or get the 6-volume set with over 50 comics for only $69.95 plus $5.95 postage and handling. To order, call 1-800-423-1212. That's 1-800-423-1212. All major credit cards accepted.
Labs, poodles, and collies. They're all big stars Sunday on A&E. Cuddle up with your pup for a fascinating look at the world of dogs. Sunday in an A&E special presentation. Now, can a masked crusader save the French aristocrats from the guillotine? Leslie Howard and Raymond Massey star in the swashbuckling adventure The Scarlet Pimpernel. Next on A&E.
In 1992, I almost lost my husband, John. I almost lost him to cancer. I was scared, but I knew I couldn't lose hope. I had to be strong for John.
Then John found Cancer Treatment Centers of America, where he received an individualized treatment plan, which included comprehensive medical care, nutritional, psychological, and spiritual support.
They treated us like family, and that was really important to both of us. Today my cancer's in remission, and we're going on with our lives together forever.
Find out how Cancer Treatment Centers of America can help you. If you or someone you love has cancer, call Cancer Treatment Centers of America today at 1-800-515-0176. 1-800-515-0176.
Where there's smoke,
check it out. They're bootlegging cigarettes. No tax stamp.
there's fire.
Each of the defendants has known connections to organized crime. Not guilty. I want Masucci.
And I want to keep on breathing. An A&E special Law and Order movie event.
Greed makes people see things that aren't there.
You got greedy. They knew it and they set you up. That was greed. There is no torrent like greed.
Greed?
The torrents of greed. Tomorrow at 9 Eastern, 10 Pacific on A&E.
If you don't stay up with the computer revolution, you're just going to be left in the dust of your competitors.
In today's PC world, you must be PC Worldly. PC World magazine is the most important resource you can have.
Having PC World is like having a classroom on computers in your briefcase.
Call this number now to receive your first issue of PC World risk-free.
I'd recommend PC World magazine both to novice users and to high technical people.
If you call this number now, you'll not only receive your first issue of PC World risk-free, you'll also get this exclusive PC World Power Tips CD-ROM with hundreds of tips, hints, and shortcuts, plus great shareware programs selected by our editors, free with your paid order. If you like your first issue, pay just $19.97 and receive 11 more issues of PC World. That's 12 issues in all. Save over 66% off the cover price or cancel and owe nothing.
There's so many products out there, and PC World just helps me cut through the clutter.
Call now for your risk-free issue and get the free PC World Power Tips CD-ROM free with your paid order. PC World is everything you need to become PC.